What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play. Just getting the chat up here. Make the chat work. Then go over here to the chat. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. Boom. What up, Minty? What up, Austin? How are you? What up, Billy? How's it going? Alrighty, we're off like a herd of turtles. So, today, Seahawks are at home with a better record and currently dogs to the Niners, which is very interesting to me. For me, I sniff an upset alert here. Not necessarily because I think that the Seahawks should be the Niners should be underdogs. I just think that it's an odd spread. Maybe I'm falling for it. I feel like they're begging me to pick the Seahawks, but then again, I feel like people are expecting the Niners to win, considering the Seahawks are a little bit banged up. They just lost to the Giants. They've lost 2 in a row. I don't know. It's interesting. You know, it's a weird game. But let's go with who do you got? Right? Do you have the Niners or do you have the Seahawks? Go ahead and get that poll started here. Whoop, fan funding. Live chat. What up, Richard? How are you? Yo, I'm alive after Hurricane Milton. Now I got to endure this BS. Well, congrats on surviving Milton. I heard that there's a lot of people that actually potentially perished. It's crazy, man. I know that one of our friends that lived down there, their house flooded. Scary. What up, Antoinette? Who you got tonight? I'm going to lean towards the Seahawks. I'm just going to lean towards the Seahawks here. Something's telling me the Seahawks. Maybe it's the bad pizza I ate. I don't know. But for some reason, my gut is going with Seattle here. And we'll see. It's funny because Gino just said run the ball. This team rarely runs the ball. They love to pass the ball. What up, Neil? How are you? Make sure you guys hit the like button early and often. We're about to get started here. It looks like the Seahawks will kick off to the Niners to start this game. Let's go ahead and pull up the depth charts for these two teams. So there's the Niners depth chart and the Seahawks depth chart. Awesome. So let's go ahead and start with the away team. Just going through their roster real quick. Of course, led by Brock Purdy. No CMC this year, so they have Jordan Mason starting at running back. George Kittle, the great tight end, back from injury. Trent Williams, one of the best players in the league, absolutely beast left tackle. Brandon Ayuk and Deebo are both healthy here too. So the Niners are getting healthy. That definitely helps on the offensive side of the football, even though they don't have CMC. Here comes the kick, and it'll be bouncing at the 10 and returned here by the Seahawks. So the Seahawks are looking like, man, my screen makes them look like the Washington Huskies or something. Either way, he gets up, tackled at the 36-yard line, and Geno Smith will come onto the field for the first time tonight. Defensively, Jordan Elliott and Travaris Ward are out right now for the Niners, which is a big deal considering this team passes the ball a ton. They still, of course, have Nick Bosa on the defensive line, Fred Warner and Devondre Campbell, a really great linebacker duo. And here we go for the Seahawks offense at their own 36-yard line now. Geno under center. Kenneth Walker, under the single back, takes a snap, handoff right up the middle, and he will fall ahead for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Seahawks. Tim, you should have seen what happened yesterday. It was bad. Jeez. Family in Connecticut sent me pics of Aurora Borealis. I also had pizza. It was twice delicious. Good. There were a lot of tornadoes. Yeah, that's what I heard. It was something like, excuse me. Yeah, I heard something like 22 tornadoes or something crazy like that. Pretty wild. All right, Geno Smith, 2nd down and 8. Man in motion is Lockett right to left. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap. Handoff to the left side. Walker runs into the back of his own lineman. And not much there. He'll fall forward for maybe a yard and get now 3rd and 7 here for the Seahawks. Yeah, averaging 40 passes per game, they just said. Insane. The Seahawks team, led by Geno Smith, Kenneth Walker, and Zach Charbonnet, a really good running back duo, and they just don't use them that much. But they do have a really good wide receiver trio. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Jake Bobo gets in there some, and Laviska Shenault, not bad either. So they got weapons through the air. In the shotgun is Geno on 3rd down and 6. They gave him the 40-yard line. Takes the snap, drops back as Geno, looking, scanning, pressure, gonna throw over the middle. Caught by DK Metcalf, down the left sideline, and DK Metcalf will go out of bounds near the 35-yard line. So 3rd down and 6 with a lot of pressure on him. Geno stood tall in that pocket, finding DK Metcalf over the middle on a drag route. Nick Bosa bringing a little bit of pressure, but good job there by the right tackle. Here goes 1st and 10 now. They're at the 30-yard line of the Niners. 3 receivers to the left. Geno Smith scanning the field. It was a gain of 30 for Metcalf. Takes a snap. Delayed handoff here to Charbonnet. Charbonnet finds the gap in the offensive line and falls forward for a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 now for the Seahawks. Opening drive here, just under 13 minutes to play in the first quarter. The Sea Chickens are playing their 4th home game already. Wow, is that true? Wow. That is a lot of home games in, I guess, 6 games? Yeah, 4 out of 6. They're going to have a tough sledding towards the end of the year. All a bunch of road games. All right, under center goes Geno Smith at the 26-yard line. Takes a snap, handoff to Kenneth Walker, trying to bounce it outside, and he does slip Nick Bosa's tackle, but he holds on long enough for the cavalry to get there, and only a gain of a yard. Look at that Guardian cap. I thought somebody's helmet broke in half. The Guardian cap got pushed up from the behind. It was funny looking. I'm like, gee, did it see like a Transformer helmet? This thing can open up after a play? Look at that big Guardian cap in the middle of the field. It's funny. Gives you a little bit of extra weight, maybe. What if you could pad some weights in there? Make you harder to push around? That'd be funny. Also hard on your neck, I guess, huh? In the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to the left, 3rd and 5. Geno. In the shotgun, takes a snap, 4-man rush, good protection. Now comes late and has to get rid of it, and it's intercepted and out of bounds at the 3. Mustafa comes up and gets the interception, and Nick Bosa with the pressure late. Man, it looked like it was good protection there for a second. He must have spun moved on the right tackle and gets the pressure on Geno just enough to throw it too high for an interception. As good as a punt, even though they were in field goal range. That's tough. And he does catch this with ease, gets plenty of feet in bounds. Tough break for Geno Smith. All right. So 0-0. Niners will get the ball deep in their own territory at their own 3. 11:26 to play in the first. They were at the 26, so yeah, it would have been a relatively easy field goal for an NFL kicker. Let's see a safety just cause. Why not? So far, so good, despite the 3rd down play. Yeah, it was just 1 3rd down play, and you did have pressure around Geno. But you're starting to see why they don't run the ball very much. They're not very good at it. They're not very efficient. Not sure what's wrong with their blocking. They're blocking, I don't know if it's scheme related or offensive line related. Looking at their offensive line, Charles Cross is really, really good. 1st round pick in 2022. Stone Forsythe was a 6th round pick. Man, he's got his hands full tonight with Nick Bosa. And Stone Forsythe was, I feel like, now I'm trying to remember. He was out of Florida. I remember scouting him. I want to say it was, I think he was actually decent in pass protection and struggled in the run game, if I remember right. But we'll see. Connor Williams in the middle of that offensive line. He's gone to a few different teams now. They added Lincoln Tomlinson as well. Anthony Bradford to wrap up the front 5. Noah Smith is not really known that much for a blocking tight end, more of a receiving tight end out of Iowa. Pharaoh Brown is a liability because he can't pass the ball or catch. Like, he's not a pass catcher at all. Slow, big, not even that great of hands, so he's a liability. Pharaoh Brown is one of my least favorite tight end types. Okay, they're basically an extra lineman and just give away the fact that you're running the football. Hate these kind of tight ends. The beauty about a tight end, what makes a tight end so good, is that it's a threat, run and pass. Right? George Kittle, fantastic. He can run and pass. T.J. Hawkinson, monster. Right? That's why I really like Ben Sinnott for us. I think he could be a guy that could be a threat in both directions. But when you are only one or the other, you kind of give away the whole situation. I would rather, though, a receiving tight end, just because you could still run with 4 receivers on the field, so it essentially kind of turns into that. Handoff up the middle here is Jordan Mason. Not a lot of room. He's going to find the middle to get a gain of about 1. And 2nd down and 9 coming up at their own 4-yard line here for the Niners. Less people here. That's fine. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Hit that like button and subscribe. How many are we up to? We're at 33. That's fine. I'm sure it'll grow. We haven't hit the like buttons yet. That's your problems. I really appreciate if you guys hit that like button. It helps a lot. All right, in the shotgun is Brock Purdy. Deebo Samuel's in motion. Steps up. Pressure coming. Has to escape the pocket and does. And Brock Purdy will slip around the 10-yard line. Gets a gain of about 6 on the play. So 3rd down and manageable coming up for the Niners. This is a West Coast game. Think Tim has more East Coast fans. That's fair. That's most likely true, considering I is a commie fan. What up, Truckerwood? Hey, how are you doing, bro? 3rd and 2. They gave him the 11-yard line on the Brock Purdy run. In the shotgun, takes a snap, drops back, looking. Brock Purdy has time, steps up, pressure, has to escape the pocket, trying to keep his eyes downfield, slips a tackle, and Brock Purdy uses his legs for a 1st down. Staying alive with his legs for 2 plays in a row. Brock Purdy showing the wheels. Jaron Reed getting a little bit of pressure initially. Good block by Banks, and then it was 17, Baker, who just takes a poor angle and cannot hang on to him. Man, Baker needs to make that tackle for the Seahawks. That is not good. Jerome Baker, free agent from Miami. 1st and 10 now, takes the snap, handoff up the middle is Mason. Mason gets hit in the backfield, but stays on his feet, and he's going to find a way to get a gain of about 3.5. Man, Jordan Mason, I thought he was about to get cracked for no gain. Somehow he squirts out of the pile and makes a positive gain out of it. I got the dog, the Seahawks. That's what I'm thinking, too. That's what I went with. What up, Eleanor? How are you? What's up, Dan? M. Stone in the house. What's up? 2nd and 6. Under 9 to go here in the 1st quarter. Still all knotted up 0-0. Niners at their own 18-yard line. In the shotgun. Man in motion is Deebo around the quarterback. Now they're going to jet sweep it to him, or reverse it to him, I should say. And he will get the handoff, fighting for extra yards, and gets close to the 3rd down marker. He'll be just shy. It'll bring up 3rd down and inches. The Seahawks' run defense has been quite abysmal, especially the last couple of weeks. They've been ran on quite well. You think of the Lions, they run on just about anybody. But the Giants absolutely sliced and diced them on the ground. This is a really good run team here in the Niners. Shanahan, one of the best to ever do, designing a run game. And they're tough to guard on 3rd and 1. Here we go. It's a weird formation. Kind of offset eye, but very offset. Now play action. Rolling to the right is Purdy. Purdy's just going to float it out there, and Deebo tips it to himself. It was behind him, but he is able to make the grab. That is incredible. I saw a video on Deebo Samuel's route running. He might be the worst route in history at any level ever. That's funny. All good. We have power back in NC Foothills. Wow. And you're talking about from the first hurricane, so I guess it took a while to get your power back there, huh? And what a play by Deebo Samuel. Tipping it to himself, keeping the drive alive. 1st and 10 at their own 33 now. Extra tight end in the game, so 2 or 1 tight end each way. Single back takes the snap, pitch play to the left side, cutting it up the middle. Good push up front into the second level, spinning off a tackler. And can he keep going? Makes a move. Witherspoon, the only man to beat. And he will catch him, turning him back, but he doesn't go down. And he finally brought down at the Seahawks 29-yard line. Jordan Mason, tough to bring it out. I love this Mason. He's fantastic. Yeah, it's really easy to run behind this Niners run scheme. That's why they just pump out great running backs all over the place. But those are some great arm tackle breaks. And stays on his feet. Nice. Reminds me a little bit of an Alfred Morris, if I'm being honest. Single back formation. 2 receivers each way. Very tight formation. Deebo, the running back, takes a snap. Delayed handoff here to Deebo. And Deebo will get a nice gain up the middle of the field. Gain of about 5 or 6, depending on the spot. Eleanor Bell, I'm reading the government created hurricane. The government created the hurricane? I think that's hilarious. I think it's so funny, that conspiracy theory. And it's coming from the same people that are like really all about global warming. So global warming is a thing that we just can't prevent, can't stop, and it's just going to happen. But at the same time, the government has the ability to create hurricanes so they could control the weather. Amazing. 3 receivers bunch to the left. Single back takes a snap. Purdy drops straight back to pass. Pumping. Pressure. Has to escape. Good protection, actually. And now he's going to go over to the left side, and he finds Jawan Jennings late. And Jennings gets up to the 15-yard line, and another first down for the Niners. 10 days. Wow. Horrible. Yep. Man, that safety, he's at fine work, man. You can't just stand back in the end zone doing nothing. Tough. Huh, what a powerful government we have, Sav. Yeah, exactly. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle is Mason, and Mason will get up to a gain of about 12. Sorry, they were at the 10-yard line, so it'll be the 7-yard line that he gets to. So it'll bring up now 2nd and goal for the Niners. Tim, exactly. And the government can create a hurricane at Category 5, but can't get rain in California, Arizona, New Mexico, etc. to prevent droughts. Yeah, no, we don't. We need the droughts. Droughts are mandatory. 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Looking. Pressure. Can't get rid of it. He does find Jordan Mason, but no, it's incomplete. Great defense there by Baker. He knocks it away. Really good protection from the Niners. Purdy, even when he puts his head down and tries to escape into the pocket and move around, he's still able to find room and not get sacked. Just to be clear, FEMA is really handing out money to those in need. Just saying, wow. We need droughts, yeah. 3rd and goal here from the 7 for the Niners. Can the Seahawks stand and prevent a touchdown? This drive started all the way back at their own 3. Empty backfield set, 3 receivers bunch to the right. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking to his right. Pumping, going into the end zone, and pressure! Oh, he nearly caught it. Holy moly, I thought he was about to come down with it, but good defense. Wow, Artie Burns was all over him, and I still thought Deebo was somehow going to sneak down that football. Just a delayed wheel route, Burns all over it. Good pressure. That's a great t-shirt. We need the droughts. Yeah. If I was a conspiracy channel, I would definitely be making those. Or an anti-conspiracy channel. Back to football, please. Fair enough, Eleanor. I bet you do want to forget about that hurricane as quickly as possible. Hope everything is okay. All right, here we go. Here's the field goal attempt, 25-yarder from the middle. Takes a snap, and it is good. So it will be the Niners to put the first points on the board, 3-0 here. With 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter, the Seahawks will get the ball back at home for the second time tonight. Alrighty, so 52% of you are picking the Seahawks. Interesting to see that. I'm not mad about it. I just would have thought Niners would get some more love. Maybe that we have a anti-Niners group in the chat. I mean, we're all definitely anti Yuki, of course. Shout out Yuki. So defensively, they do get Devin Witherspoon back. I think he had banged up. They are missing Tyreek Woolen, or Reek Woolen shortened there. That's unfortunate for the Seahawks. Obviously, he's been really, really good out of the 5th round. It's just they don't have really good linebackers. I'm not impressed with any of these linebackers here. Right? Jerome Baker, Terrell Dodson, and Draymond Jones. None of those guys put fear, and I think the linebacker position is grossly underrated, in my opinion. And you can see how our defense changed from one of the worst to actually somewhat stout with intelligent linebacker play. It's obviously not the end-all be-all. The edge, I would say, is more important. But linebacker, I think, might be the second most important position on the field, even over a corner. It's so important to get everybody in space, and then they have such a hard job in the middle, stopping the run and the pass. And having a guy like Bobby Wagner with the intelligence at an all-time high is so key. At least we got some points. Yep. By the way, you think Purdy is overrated? Because I know some people think he is. I mean, it depends on where you rate him, I guess. I wouldn't say Brock Purdy is a top 10 quarterback in the league. I think Brock Purdy is... I think he's fine. I think he's a capable quarterback, but I don't think he's great. So if people are rating him as some, top 10 quarterback, then I think that you are overrating Brock Purdy. At least we got some points. Yep. Placeholder is the most important. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, because that's Tressway, right? Tressway is the GOAT. All right, here we go. The Niners will kick it off to the Seahawks here. Wait, did we already? Here comes the kick from the Niners. And it will be... Oh, neither one of them touches it. And it has to be returned. So if it can't bounce into... Okay, they're going to start this drive at the 9. Is that a new rule, a part of the kickoff? I haven't even realized that. If it bounces in the end zone, or like if it bounces in that 10 to 20 and then bounces into the end zone, do you have to return it? Last year is showing he could be that guy. I mean, what does that guy mean? I don't know. 1st and 10, 3:52 to go in the first quarter. Geno Smith goes under center. 3 receivers bunch to the left. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Here is Kenneth Walker. And Walker will get tackled for no gain. Great play there. Shooting the gap is... Man, I thought it was... What number was that? Man, it looked like it was number 7 that made that play, but they're saying he's out. I must have misread the number. Not sure who that was. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Here's Walker. Walker, nice move in the hole. And he gets a gain of about 8 on that one near the 18-yard line. 3rd down and short coming up here for the Seahawks. Meaning he can be good. Yeah. What up, Billy Mack? How are you? I mean, I think he's a capable quarterback. I think he's fine. But I don't think he should be paid like buku bucks. I don't know what his contract is looking like right now. But if they pay him something like $50 million or $40+ million a year, I think that's a mistake. To me, he's like a $35 million a year quarterback at most. You need a solid team around him. 3rd and 2. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Geno in the shotgun. Jackson Smith-Njigba in motion, stays on the right side, takes the snap. Geno looking, throws over to the right side. It will be caught by Noah Fant. And it will be a 1st down up to the 25-yard line for the Seahawks. So 2nd and 3rd. He's going to get over 50. Yeah, I mean, basically signing that contract just signs away the Niners' chances of ever winning a Super Bowl, in my opinion. Good job, Geno there, zipping that thing in there before Fred Warner can get a hand in it. Single back formation. 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers out wide to the left. Takes the snap, play action. Geno looking, steps up, goes over to the left side, and DK Metcalf covered underneath by Lenore. Good play there, and he'll bring up now 2nd and 10. I started Geno over Fields. What do you think? I think that's fine. I like both. I don't think you can really go wrong. I started Geno over Baker. They're very comparable in points. I think Geno has a little bit higher floor just because they throw the ball a ton. So that's why I kind of like Geno over some other guys. It's just his floor is so high. Maybe his ceiling is a little capped, but it's not too bad. All right, 2 receivers each way. Geno in the shotgun. Kenneth Walker in the backfield with him. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Quick throw over to the right side, and it will be incomplete. DK Metcalf, did he drop it? Looks like DK Metcalf may have dropped the ball. 3rd down and 10. DK Metcalf, man, you got to go back on the field. It's 3rd and 10. They need you. Should have been caught by DK. That was not tipped. Or maybe tipped? I don't know. It looked weird. The Niners have no chance of winning the Super Bowl. Those who know. They are top-heavy, and the window is nearly shut. Yep. 3rd and 10. Geno Smith in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 running backs to the backfield. Takes the snap. Drops back. Steps up. Throws over to the right side and in a tight window, and DK wants a flag. And he's not going to get it. Seemed like he may have got hit as a defenseless receiver, but they're not going to call it, and the Seahawks will be forced to punt. How about those Redskins, eh? Good time to be alive. You ain't lying, Josh. It's insane. Oh, man, and the quarterback got thrown down. Wow. Okay, so it wasn't a hit of defenseless receiver at all. It looks like he was actually grabbed from behind. Here goes the kick from Dixon. And good booming punt all the way back to the 15, and he slips, and then he's only going to get to about the 21-yard line, maybe 22, depending on the spot, is cowing. Did you see the image of DK Metcalf standing next to Megatron? Metcalf looked like a teenager next to him. Yeah, Megatron, he was a beast. What, 6'5", 230? What was Calvin Johnson's playing weight? Calvin Johnson playing weight. 230? 237, almost 240. Put that in perspective. DK Metcalf, height and weight. 6'4", 236. Interesting. They're only 1 pound different. All right, let's look at that picture. I'm curious now. DK and Megatron. This one right here. He does look quite a bit taller than Calvin. Or sorry, Calvin looks a bit taller than him. Was Calvin actually only 6'5", or is DK not 6'4"? I'm sure this has a little bit of angle to do with it. I don't think he's actually that much taller than him. And also the hat, I'm sure, is raised on his head. Interesting. You sound like Coat, but less passive-aggressive. Who's Coat? I don't know. Long story, okay. We're just going to move on then. 42 of you in the house. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. The more likes we get, the more we get kicked up in the algorithm, and the more views we get, and the better everything is. I don't think as much difference in size. They're both beasts. They are. They are both humongous human beings. Alrighty. So it is the Niners football now at their own 21 or 22. No, they give him the 24. Interesting. Single back formation, takes a snap, drops him straight back to pass as Purdy steps up underneath, checks it down to Mason. Mason is going to get tackled after a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 coming up. Last year, me and Peter went back and forth about the Niners being top-heavy. Yeah. I don't think as much difference in size. They're both beasts. Tim, if you want more views, then stop flaking on command ads. Actually, the command ads is not going to be a thing anymore. We're not going to do the command ads. It's my decision. Here we go. In the pistol. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Huge check in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Mason. And Mason will get tackled for a 1-yard loss. So now it'll bring up 3rd and 2. But I just have too much commitment. And, work has been crazy. By the time I get home at, 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm just absolutely burnt out from Tuesday night and Monday night stream and Sunday night stream. I think I need a break on Wednesday. Streaming 5 days in a row while working and trying to be, dad and a husband, it's a lot. So it's my decision, and appreciate both of them. They were great. But here we go. In the shotgun. Takes a snap, play action, pressure coming. Purdy, jump pass, incomplete. And Julian Love all over George Kittle in 4th and 2. And the Seahawks defense gets a big stand for the Niners. Yeah, sorry guys. I know. It's not ideal, not fun, but I need another day, basically. But I appreciate you guys understanding. And we're good. Here we go. The kick from Wisnowski. Uh-oh, what's the flag going to be? Is it going to be offsides or is it going to be false start? This is a big call. It's false start. False start moves them back 5 yards. So instead of 4th and 2, it'll bring up now 4th and 7. Good decision. If you make a 24/7 job, it won't be fun anymore. Yeah, exactly. I'd really enjoy the play-by-plays. I enjoy the film review a lot. I'm doing 2 streams on Sunday usually, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So 5 streams, working anywhere from, somewhere between 16 to 18 hours a week. It's a lot. Here we go. Fair catch going to be caught at the 29-yard line. So that is where the Seahawks will start their next drive. I hope your son will appreciate your sacrifice when he's older. Yeah, we'll see. He's doing great, though. He's doing really good. So here's my new favorite time waster. Watching reaction videos of our game highlights from fans of the Eagles, Giants, and Cowboys, and this one Ravens fan. Every video you see them getting more and more despondent. It is hilarious. They see they are screwed for the next decade with Jaden. Yep. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving Jaden right now. It's so exciting. It really is. Wow. In the pistol goes Geno Smith. 2 receivers each way. Switches into the shotgun. Now Kenneth Walker on his right. Takes a snap. Handoff to Walker. Well, not a lot of room, but he does find a little gap, and he'll get a gain of 2. Good job, Fred Warner, making the tackle. Kenneth Walker is not having a lot of lanes to run through. This has been really tough. But there you go. It is now the end of the first quarter. Niners 3, Seahawks 0, and Seahawks have the ball trying to get points on the board for the first time tonight. All right, let's hop into some Weddle. And we're going to start with Jordan Mason. The unlikely running back getting the start this year, playing very well for the Niners. Let's start with him. We're going to be in the AFC. No, not a running back. We are short, though. And we're 23 or 24 years old. Wow. Wow. It's got to be a receiver. 5'9". I don't know where Rondell Moore is right now. Oh, is he not even in the league? Wow. Oh, Elijah Moore? Actually, Elijah Moore. Oh, dang it. Elijah Moore is 5'10". I thought he was taller than that. So we're 5'8". I thought he was shorter than that, rather. We're 5'8" wide receiver in the AFC. Interesting. Who is that small? And we're 23 years old. We're a very low number. Who the heck is that small? 5'8". No, that's an NFC team. Sky Moore? No, he's number 24. Or something like that. Calvin Austin? He is 5'9", so close, but not 5'8". Oh, wait, we're not in the AFC North, dummy. Terrible guess. Wow, I got, no new information. That was a very, very bad guess. It's not Rashee Rice, is it? Is he that short? No way. I don't know how tall. I'm just going to see if this is a different division. Tank Dell is 5'10". We're number 3. AFC. We're in the AFC East or the AFC West? Interesting. And we're 23 years old, so we're really young. This is tough. We'll have to come back to this. That one's interesting. All right, in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right at the 31-yard line. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Here is Walker bouncing it outside, finds the edge, and Walker will get a gain of 4. Brings up now 3rd and 4 here for the Seahawks. That's going to bug me. Did the Patriots draft somebody super small? They did draft a guy really... What excites you the most about Jaden Daniels? His humbleness and yet confident. I think that's the biggest thing for me. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to each way. Takes a snap, drops back. Gino going to set up the screen here to Walker. Walker can't hold on to the block. What a play by Fred Warner. Fred Warner blows up the lineman and makes the tackle. And that's a huge play for the Niners there. That may have been a big play there brewing for the Seahawks. Number 64 just didn't get the proper angle, and Fred Warner just beats him to the spot. Who's the receiver that didn't the Patriots draft a small receiver recently? There's the punt, and it's going to go out of bounds around the 23, 22-ish yard line. We'll see what the spot is from Dixon, and the Niners will get the ball back with 13:42 to go. Who is that receiver that the Patriots drafted? Wow. Jalen Polk? No. It was 2 years ago, not last year, the year before. Pistol formation, 3 receivers bunched to the left. George Kittle on the right. Takes a snap, 4-man rush, play action. Little bit of pressure, but good protection. And now wide open is Deebo, and he makes a man miss, and Deebo's off to the races. And Deebo will run away from May. And it's a touchdown, Niners. Brock Purdy throws a horrible underthrown football, nearly lets the safety get back into it, but Deebo Samuel makes it right. Wow, what a play by the Niners. Demario Douglas? Maybe? Maybe? There it is. There you go, Stone. I thought it might be the Patriots guy. I think, wasn't he a second round? Deebo almost got caught by a linebacker, but he didn't. There's the kick, and the kick is good for the Niners. It is Matthew Wright. Oh, what happened to Jake Moody? Wasn't aware Deebo switched numbers. Oh, yeah, wasn't he number 19 before? Now he's number 1? You're right. Demario Douglas was a 6th rounder? Okay, then that's not who I'm thinking of. Patriots draft picks. Draft history. I just gotta... Maybe I made it all up. I thought they had a 2nd round receiver. Tyquan Thornton. That's who I'm thinking of. It was 2 years ago. Demario Douglas was a 6th rounder. But the receiver that I was thinking of in the 2nd round was Thornton. But good pull there, Stone. Good pull. Yeah, that's who I was thinking of Tyquan Thornton. Geno's got to start cooking. Yep, they're going to have to throw the ball down 10. What up, Jarrett? How are you? Thanks for swinging on by. But good pull there, Stone, with the Demario Douglas. I hate how players can wear any number now. It still feels weird. To be very honest with you, I agree. I definitely agree. Especially when you see like a quick thing, a tackle, and you're like, oh, number 7. Oh, he must be a safety. Or a... No, wait. He shouldn't be on defense. You're just never seeing a safety with a number 7, right? So... But, you know, you saw, oh, there's a tackle. He's number 24. Oh, he must be a DB. Oh, there's another tackle. He's number 55. Oh, that must be a linebacker. You know, it's just weird. New England's where skill goes to die quickly. Yeah. He has yet to get an NFL touchdown, but he's on pace for over 600 yards this season. Demario Douglas, good for him. He had 561 yards, no touchdowns his rookie year. What a terrible throw by Brock. So fortunate. I mean, unless you're telling me he did that on purpose. But I don't know about that. Maybe he did it on purpose. Maybe there's something I don't know about. But to me, you almost got your friggin' dude's head knocked off. Fortunate that the DB took a poor angle. All right, we'll be caught in the end zone and brought out. Here's the return. Past the 25, tripped up right around the 30. Ooh, the ball comes out! Oh, my goodness. Does he punch it out? The Niners have it! Oh, my goodness. There's Mike McDonald, the rookie head coach, in shambles. All right, let's see. Does the ball get knocked out by a punch, or is it the ground? It got out from a hand. Oh, wait, his knee was close to down, though. Yeah, I think the ball comes out. It's definitely out by a punch. Where's the knee? It's out. Totally out. And the Niners get the ball back here in fantastic field position. And they're going to look to go up 17-0. This is getting ugly early, right? Brutal, brutal, brutal start for the Seahawks. They're in trouble. They're in trouble, to say the least. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Niners, already at the 29-yard line. I formation here. Takes a snap. Brock Purdy pitching it. Up the middle is Mason, and he just runs into the back of his guy. Stays on his feet, though. Spun down after a gain of about a yard and a half or so. 2nd down and long coming up here for the Niners. Niners season resuscitated. Right? 2-3. Brutal. All right, 2nd and 9. So under 13 minutes to play here in the 2nd quarter. Brock Purdy scanning the field. Jennings in motion right to left. 3 receivers bunch to the left now. Takes a snap. Drops back. Handoff up the middle is Mason. Mason will fight for everything he can get. And will fall forward after a gain of about 5. 3rd down and 4 coming up here for the Seahawks. They got to hold him to a field goal here. Keep it a 2-possession game. Just under 12.5 to play in the 2nd quarter. I firmly believe the Niners will hand the Chiefs their first loss next week. It's not a bad guess. All right, 3rd and 4. 3 receivers to the right. 12 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Man in motion's Deebo. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Pressure immediately. Has to try to escape. Now running away from him. Going to get to the outside. And he still somehow keeps his drive alive and then just throws it away as he takes a shot at the end of that play. But, man, Brock Purdy does a great job to get rid of that football, because if he would have got tackled, that would have knocked him out of field goal range potentially. But the Seahawks, great stand after the turnover, will hold them to a field goal here, and it'll remain a 2-touchdown game. 2 possessions. Good job for the refs not calling a foul there. Guy clearly held up and did not take a shot. Matthew Wright from the left hash, 41-yard attempt. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good. And the Niners extend their lead 13-10, scoring within about a minute of each other. All right, so 13-0. Geno Smith not looking good to start this game. Looking at here, we got Brock Purdy 4 for 8, 109 yards and a touchdown. Geno Smith 3 for 7, 38 yards and a pick. So not a good start whatsoever for Geno Smith. Still plenty of time left, though. Anything's possible. It's crazy that our QB is already better than these 2 seasoned vets. Dude, we're on a ride right now, guys. We're on a ride. I don't even want to, part of me doesn't even want to believe it. But the other part of me is watching what's right in front of our face, and I can't deny it. It's just so amazing and so awesome. I love me some Jaden Daniels, dude. He's got everything. Incredible athlete, high intelligence. He doesn't have the cannon of an arm, which is fine. That's, I guess, you can't have everything, right? But his arm is good enough. It's plenty good enough. It's very capable. It's just not, he's not going to throw off his back foot 60, 65 yards or something stupid like that, right? He needs his whole body to get to that far, which is fine. But very smart, great athlete, great head on his shoulders, great high character dude. Everything's just fantastic. Super Bowl preview this Sunday. That's what they're saying. We will prevent the Chiefs from three-peating. I love that. I wouldn't mind seeing the Chiefs win it again. Honestly, I probably would have said the same thing up until Jaden's looking this good. I'm a Mahomes fan. I like Mahomes a lot, but Jaden, like if you would ask me before the season, my favorite quarterback is Pat Mahomes. I just love everything about him. Extreme talent, humble, confident. Seems like a great guy, great teammate, high character. You know, I know he has a weird girlfriend or wife now and a weird brother, but I think he's awesome. But Jaden Daniels, since he's on my team and he's got all of everything, he's my favorite quarterback now. Let's ride, baby. Let's ride. There's the kick. Bang. Tim, poll time. Taylor Swift is major trade. You know what? Bring that up at on the Skins game, and we'll see what the fans actually think. The Commanders fans. Don't get me wrong. If our team goes there, then that goes out the window. I'm with you. So I don't want to rush JD to finish line. He's too good to wear out his body early. I mean, that's fine. I think they're doing a great job with him. The run-pass balance has been awesome, so I'm a fan. All right, so it's going to be a touchback, and they're starting at their own 30. Geno Smith goes under center. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Walker, the single back. Geno Smith, man in motion. Handoff up the middle is Walker, and Walker's going to lose yards. Why don't they run the football? Exhibit A and B. Kenneth Walker's getting hit by 2 guys in the backfield. He's got to be so frustrated. In the shotgun, Smith in the all right, they're going to change the play at the line. 3 receivers to the left. Geno's talking to his offensive line, calling the block. Man in motion now is Jackson Smith and Jigba. 10 seconds on the play clock, gets reset, takes the snap. Pumping, Geno steps up. Geno's going to keep it. Geno following his blocks, and he slides. And there is a flag, though. What's the flag going to be? Flag is at the 35, so that should be in the secondary. Holding offense. Number 67. That's brutal. Outside of our stars being pulled at the end of the third quarter, the most impressive stat of the game against Cleveland was Myles Garrett not registered 1 stat. No tackle, no assist, no sack, no nothing. That's fair, but at the same time, he made his presence felt on that game at times. Like he didn't record a stat, which is not great. But all right, after the hold, it's 2nd and 23. Takes a snap. Geno looking, going to set up the screen here to Charbonnet. Charbonnet following his blocks. He's going to get a nice gain here, all the way past the 30, and gets a lot of those penalty yards and more. So now brings up about a 3rd and 7. Tim, is that you, Justin? Is that you? Hello, Justin. All right, 3rd and 8. In the shotguns, Geno. Oh, he gets him to jump. Free play. Geno looks, throws over the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. It will be a pass interference. Not pass interference, sorry, offsides. Neutral zone infraction there by Bosa. Brandon Coleman looks like a steal thus far. It really wasn't Brandon Coleman that did it, though. Brandon Coleman actually needed a lot of help with the chip. It was actually Cole Luke that had a much insane day. Cornelius Lucas was incredible. All right, 3rd and 3. 10:27 to go in the second quarter. Geno Smith in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Geno, after the penalty, takes a snap. 4-man rush. Geno stepping underneath and a high throw. Looking for Jackson Smith and Jigba, and it's incomplete. And the Seahawks will be forced to punt yet again. This is a disaster for Seattle. Geno, looking like the Jets, Geno. Brandon Coleman has one major flaw that he needs to get fixed. Here comes the kick from Dixon. Fair catch going to be called at the 6. Oof. Hate fair catches in that deep in the play. Just let it bounce and see if it goes into the end zone. But the major thing with BC is that he just takes horrible angles in the pass protection. Like, Myles Garrett was beating him around the edge, and we're just getting rid of the football so quickly that it didn't matter. But I've seen it against now every game we've played, is his angles in the pass protection allows him to get beat over the top, and the defensive end's able to bend it and really shrink the pocket for Jaden. Corn Luke deserves an extension right now. He's just so old. That's the only thing that prevents me from doing it. But, man, he looked really, really strong last week. That's for sure. All right, 10-16 to go in the second quarter. The Niners have the ball at their own 6. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Deebo in motion out wider to the left, takes a snap. 4-man rush, pumping underneath. It'll be caught by Kittle, and Kittle will get taken down near the 12. Brings up 2nd down and 4 now for the Niners. Isn't Cole Luke like 33? Yeah, he's 33. Here we go. 2nd and 3. Brock Purdy takes a snap. Pitch play to the left is Mason, and Mason runs straight ahead into the second level. Good burst through the hole there by Jordan Mason and all the way up to the 27-yard line. Uh-oh. Jordan Mason a little shaken up. Hopefully it's maybe he just landed on the football. I hope he just landed on the football. Got the breath knocked out of him. That's what I'm hoping. I think it's just the breath got knocked out of him. I think he's okay. I think he's going to be just fine. Maybe Coleman is better at right tackle. I think he's a right tackle. That's my opinion. I've said that from the get-go. I think he'd be a really good right tackle. But we'll see. Coleman's angles are terrible, it seems, because he doesn't get it yet. How fast NFL edge rushers are. He thinks he has time when he doesn't. Got to hit the right angles to start with. Yep. Yeah, and he leans into the punch a lot too. So he takes a poor angle and then leans, and then they just get right around him. No, interesting. So he didn't look like he got the air knocked out of him. Oof, maybe it's a collarbone. Ugh. Maybe it's just a stinger on his shoulder. Hopefully he's okay. But it's the rookie, Isaac Gorwindo is the backup running back, and that's who will come in place of Jordan Mason if that's where it goes to. Guys, my fantasy team is in trouble this week. Oh my, I wish I won last week so then I wouldn't. I mean, I'm still fine, but just this week, I'm in trouble. Look at this team. Now y'all are seeing what we're seeing, injury after injury. Yep. Gino's killing me, so that's fun. But I have Travis Kelce on a bye, and you're like, oh, that's fine. Just go get a tight end. Wait. Kyron Williams, bye. Cooper Kupp, bye. Aaron Jones, bye. Raheem Mostert, bye. Kareem Hunt, bye. More like he got the collarbone knocked out of him, his shoulders wrecked. Yeah, it was not the air out of him. I was hopeful after the play, but it did not look like that was the case. But yeah, my bench is all my great, like so many great players too. So my starting lineup is looking real rough. So I think I'm just gonna ride without a tight end this week. Like, screw it. If I go to 4-2, I go to 4-2. I still have the most points by a country mile. A backup tight end is probably not going to make the big difference. You know, what are we talking, like 10 points if I'm lucky? So, and I don't really want to drop anybody. So, and I would probably be fine with dropping Cortland Sutton. I'm not super excited about him. But that being said, Khalil Shakir might be hurt, and I don't really want to drop Khalil. So it sucks. What are you going to do? Anyway, all that being said, the chips and the rotation, etc., are working well. Shout out to Cliff Kingsbury and JD5 in the line, and shout out to the interior line, which went from F to a B+, A-. Yeah, they're awesome. And I agree. I agree with everything. It starts with JD5 to me, but Cliff has obviously been fantastic. Yeah, it's huge. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Niners. Isaac Gorwindo comes into the game. I formation. At the 27-yard line, pitch play is Isaac. Isaac will run forward for a gain of about 3 at the 30-yard line. There is a such thing as too much Jason Kelce. Is Jason Kelce? I haven't heard him talk, have I? Or what? Was it in the commercial? Probably. I don't pay attention to the commercials. Can there be too much cowbell? Yeah. Here we go. I formation. Takes a snap. Play action. Looking. Throws it over the middle of the field. Has his man is Brandon Ayuk. And Ayuk will get tackled near the 46 or 47-yard line. Another first down for the Niners. The Niners really pouring it on the Seahawks now. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Oh, that's true. Whoop. All right. Purdy in the shotgun. Huge check goes into the backfield. Man in motion is Jennings a little bit farther to the left. Play action, roll to his right, has him to get rid of it immediately, and does, and Kittle will get tackled at the 49-yard line, 2nd down and 7. That's a really nice tackle there by Devin Witherspoon. Doesn't hit too low where his knees were at risk, but he does go low, just in between the knees, right at the thigh, in between the knees and the waist. Really good, clean form tackle, wraps him up, takes him to the ground. That's a really nice tackle by Witherspoon. 2nd and 7, just over 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Here we go. Seahawks fans trying to get into it. Man in motion. Single back formation. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Scanning. Steps up. Pressure coming. Has to escape. And does. And Brock Purdy. Jeez Louise. His legs are killing the Seahawks. When they have good coverage on the back end, they just let him squirt out for a rush. That's his 3rd carry. And I think all 3 of them have been for first downs, or at least big plays. Metcalf looking like he's waiting for Uber Eats, yeah. Metcalf looking like he had the DMV line waiting to get his license renewed. Bored out of his mind, yep. 1st and 10, 6:25 to go in the second quarter. I formation at the 41-yard line. Takes a snap, pitch play for Isaac. Isaac bouncing it outside, and Isaac will only get a gain of about a yard. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So now it'll bring up 2nd and 9 at the Seattle 40-yard line. Niners killing the time of possession here, almost doubling up the Seahawks. Probably will have them doubled up by the end of this drive. Already 2 turnovers for the Seahawks, a fumble and an interception, making it very hard on themselves. Here we go. Under center. Offset I formation. Jennings in motion left to right. Takes a snap. Pitch play to the left side is Deebo. Deebo finding the outside, and he will get a decent gain. Julian Love knocks him up. Knocks him out of bounds. Gain of about 4. Looked like he had pretty good chance to get tackled for loss there. So Deebo Samuel doing a great job letting his blocks develop. And Trent Williams finding the seal on the edge. Great job. I wonder what the Seahawks aren't respecting Brock Purdy's legs. I wonder White, yeah. 3rd and 5. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. 3 receivers to the right. Big down here for the Seahawks. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Going to the right side. And he's open! Is Jawan Jennings. Artie Burns couldn't hang with him, and that's enough for a first down. Gain of about 7 up to the 29-yard line. Man, this Niners offense is humming right now. That's a beautiful throw there by Brock Purdy. Great job throwing it to him right in stride, not letting Burns get back in the play. Keeps the drive alive. 4.5 to go here in the second quarter. Jennings in motion. Comes another tight end on the right side. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Isaac. Isaac will be thrown forward for a gain of about 3. There is a flag on the play, though. What's the flag? Niners seem to think it's against the Seahawks. Interesting enough. Personal foul. Face mask. Half a distance to the goal. And that's an automatic first down for the Niners. Jones, gets all over the face mask. Easy call there. Easy call. Love is love. I can see CBS moving the Bears Commanders 1 p.m. game to the start the 4:25 because their current slated national game is the Eagles Bengals. Yeah. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. In the shotgun is Purdy. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap. Handoff to the left side is Iguardo. And Guarando, rather. Not Iguardo. I want to call him Iguardo because Guarindo. So it just looks like Iguardo to me when I see the first letter in the last name. But it's Guarindo. Second down after the loss of 1, rather. Here we go. In the shotgun, huge check in motion, left to right, takes a snap, drops back to pass, throwing it underneath and too low for Deebo Samuel. So now 3rd and 11. Already Burns good coverage there. 3rd and 11 with 3:16 to go here in the second quarter. Can the Seahawks hold them to another field goal? What is Mike McDonald going to dial up here in Seattle? Those white uniforms are making Purdy faster than he actually is. They're performance enhancing. Wow. Performance enhancing drip. PEDs, baby. PEDs. Here we go. 3rd and 11. In the shotgun. Kittle in motion, left to right, takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, setting up the screen here to huge check, and he's going to get walloped for a loss. Baker makes a fantastic play, and the Seahawks will hold him to a field goal. I would use a timeout here if I was the Seahawks. I would definitely use a timeout here. Saves like 40 seconds. Now it's too late. I wouldn't use it now, but man. Luke McCaffrey gets his first touchdown this Sunday. Dude is constantly open. I don't hate that. It's actually a great potential anytime touchdown. It's actually not a bad call. Might be really worth it, actually, to call that the rest of the way. The snap, the hold, the kick is up for right. The kick is good. And it will be a 16-0 game here with 2:33 to play in the second quarter. The Seahawks desperately need to get points on the board. I believe the Seahawks got the ball first. Am I wrong? Yes, the Seahawks did get the ball first. So that means the Niners will get the ball at halftime. Points are desperate. So 16-0. Can Geno Smith and the offense get moving? Let's sort of screen pass to the fullback. Said no OC ever in 24-4. Well, not a lot of OCs have Kyle Juszczyk. So me and my wife started day 1 of our new, we're calling it the rest of our lives. The new way how we're handling food. You know, we're not on a diet. We're not anything like that. We're changing. This is just who we're going to be. And we're on day 1. It feels pretty good. Felt pretty good. I'm a little hungry. I'm used to eating probably 4,500 calories the last several months. So here comes the kick. And it'll get a block here and cuts up. And it will get a gain up to about the 28, 29 yard line. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here. I'm also not going to weigh myself. I don't care. It's not about weight. We have no goals here. We're just changing. That's another thing I'm doing. I don't care about what the scale says. I'll let the doctor weigh me next time I go. 2:27 to go here in the second quarter. Geno Smith, man in motion, is Lockett left to right at their own 29-yard line. Geno puts a man in motion. Fant takes a snap, handoff here to Walker, and it's like Noah Fant didn't know he was supposed to go in motion. And Walker will get it to the 33, gets a gain of 3 yards. 4,500 calories probably a day. I was eating way too much food. Have you tried crack cocaine? No. Maybe I need to. 3 receivers to the right in the shotgun. Gino trying to get him to jump, and they were going to let it go to the 2-minute warning here, so they don't want to give the Niners the ball too much time. Fried crack or raw crack? I don't know. What do you think is the what do you think is the direction I should go? Fried crack or raw crack? What's better here? Fried or raw crack cocaine? Which one's better? It's highly addictive. Commonly known as crack, also known as rock. Rock. Sounds fried. I bet it's fried. My kids can be the worst. They like things like seaweed chips and olives for snacks. Why don't we have real snacks in here? I want to eat my kids' snacks, but they munch like 76-year-olds. Oh. The CIA would like to know your location. Way we move. Egg fried crack is the best. Just make sure you cook the crack properly or it'll taste bad. Gotcha. I have chocolate cake downstairs, but I'm too lazy to go and get it. Luckily, I do not have chocolate cake. We've spent the last 2 weeks eating all the bad stuff out of our kitchen, so we had boxes of brownies in there. We cooked those and eat those up. We went after it. All right, here we go. All right, so after the 2-minute warning, the Seahawks, 2nd and 7. Can they get something going? In the shotgun, empty backfield set. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap, drops back, looking. Gino comes back to the backside. Wide open is Njigba. And Njigba will get across midfield up to about the 49-yard line. And the Seahawks with a nice play. Geno Smith doing a great job using his eyes to move the zone, creating a big backside gap there for Jackson Smith-Njigba. Man in motion. Nope, never mind. Going to get reset. 1:36 and counting. They still have plenty of time left with 3 timeouts. That's why you ate 4,500 calories. Yeah, exactly. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, drops it, play action. Gino looking, pressure coming, has to escape the pocket, and then he just connects. He actually gets it to Kenneth Walker, which is not great because that means the clock continues to run and they only gained a yard. Just over a minute to play. They're at the 48-yard line. Still enough time with 3 timeouts. And they've done a good job to make sure the Niners will not have any time, but they got to make something happen here. With the trade deadline approaching, articles are popping up for underperforming teams, dumping high-priced players. Fair enough. In the shotgun, 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, drops back to pass is Gino. Gino going deep, has a man open, is DK who drops it! Oh my gosh! It wasn't, he was wide open, the defender did get in there, and it looked like the defender got a hand in it. But DK Metcalf was open. It was a little bit underthrown, and he let the defender get back into it. And he could not handle the football. You need to high point that, DK. Go get the football. Substitute the Brownies starting now. Here we go. 3rd and 9, 39 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Still all 3 timeouts. Geno. And then Seahawks will now waste a timeout. There was only 1 second on the play clock, so they did not get in there. Oh, yeah. Got to high point that ball, DK. Got to go up and go get it. Got to high point that. He tried to basket catch it. Yep. Just got to go up and go get it. Just not their night. Doesn't seem like it. It does not seem like it. So 39 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Three receivers to the left side after the shift. Charbonnet in the running back. Geno trying to get him to jump. Not working. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Geno looking. Has time. Throws it to the left side. Wide open. He toe taps it. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he does get out of bounds after a nice gain. And with 34 seconds and 2 timeouts, they're in field goal range already. Can the Seahawks... Let's go. 1, 2. Yep, he gets both hands on it. That's a catch. Well played. All right, gain of 17 up to the Niners' 31-yard lines. Seahawks playing this very nicely. Geno, here we go. 2 receivers each way. 34 seconds remain on the clock. Geno, man in motion, takes a snap, drops back. Geno throwing it to the right side, has a man open. Noah Fant. Noah Fant will get tackled after a gain of 9, and now the Seahawks will use their second timeout at the 22-yard line. All right, Geno Smith getting close now to just over 100 yards in the first half after a terrible start. I think that was 99, right? Yep, that made it 99. Chardonnay making me thirsty. Now I want the Fanta. Do you want the Fanta? All right, Geno Smith, last time they were in this territory, he threw an interception. Let's see if he can't punch it in this time, make it a game. All right, 3 receivers to the left. Geno Smith in the shotgun. Man in motion's Walker, empty backfield set, takes the snap. Wide open underneath, it'll be caught by Njigba, and Njigba following his blocks, and he's going to tackled at the 12, gain of 10. So with 21 seconds, oh, Smith-Njigba, got to be careful. Spiking the football is not a good thing. It is a timeout, so no delay of game called with the timeout being called, but you cannot spike the ball there. Did you hear about the young Philly situation? I have no clue what you're talking about. So now, with 21 seconds at the 12-yard line, you'll have 3 shots at the end zone. Noah Fant. If he hangs on to that block on the safety, that's a touchdown. 21 seconds remain here in the half. Seahawks would desperately need points, but they really want a touchdown. Currently down 16. Here we go. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, and Njigba goes in motion. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Looking, steps up, floats it out there to the end zone, and it's going to be a flag! It's going to be pass interference in the end zone. Noah Fant draws the flag, and with 16 seconds, they're going to have first and goal from the 1. All right. You really can't afford to run the football here. Be very dangerous to run. Pass interference, defense. Number 22 on the Niners. It is Isaac Yiadom. On a tight end out there. Noah Fant. Very good receiving tight end. And yeah, he's all over him. Holding him and everything. So placed at the 1-yard line. Oh, 2-yard line. Okay. 2-yard line. So no timeouts. You really can't afford to run the ball, especially on first down here. 3 receivers to the right. DK Metcalf one-on-one on the top side. Takes a snap. Looking to his left side. Going to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Looking for Lockett. Not quite on the same page. Lockett just a little slow out of the break compared to what Geno wanted, it looks like. Or Geno just overthrows him a little bit. He definitely had space. 13 seconds remain now. Something in Aussie land from what the internet said. I don't know what it is. I have no clue what you're talking about then. 13 seconds remain. 2 receivers to the right side. Two tight ends on the right side. 2 receivers to the left. Takes a snap. Gino looking. Floats it to the back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Looking for Lockett. Great coverage by Lenore. 8 seconds remain. They have plenty of time for one play and a field goal. Or they may go for a touchdown. Here we go. Here we go. All right. 3 receivers to the left side. Geno Smith in the shotgun. Man in motion is in Jigba. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Geno looking, pumping, floating it to the end zone again, and it's DK this time. I think he got it in. No! His toes are out of bounds. Oh, his right foot may have been out of bounds. The ref had a really good look at it. They're going to say it's incomplete, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal. Yikes. Let's see. And he's got one foot, and the other foot's on the line. No good. Incomplete. His toe is out of bounds. It is no good. Nope, there's no green. Brutal. Right on the right. Game of inches out here. Myers is going to settle for a field goal. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. And it is 16-3 going into halftime. The Niners will get the ball first coming out. And the Seahawks finally getting points on the board. Dang it, I needed that touchdown. Definitely could have used that touchdown. All right, let's take a look here at the first half stats. You got Brock Purdy, 9 for 14, 139 yards and a touchdown. Oh, wait, let's see what McDonald has to say.
Stick to the plan. I mean, we had a couple drives where we stalled out there. Keep executing the plan. Make a couple adjustments at halftime. We'll be all right.
You told us playing the 49ers would be a war of attrition. What's that message at the half?
We're 30 minutes in, so we got a long football game to go. We got a lot of football to be played, so let's get back to work.
Thanks.
All right, back to work, he says. And we will get back to the stat sheet. So Brock Purdy was 9 for 14, 139 yards and a touchdown. Geno Smith, 9 for 18, 109 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Sorry, no touchdown and a pick. Jordan Mason, leading rusher in this game, 8 carries, 65 yards. Kenneth Walker, 9 carries and only 20 yards. They did try to commit to the run a lot more that half than they have in the past, but it did not work out for them. Deebo Samuel, 2 catches for 87 yards and a touchdown, leading receiver in the game. And 3 catches, 46 yards for Jackson Smith in Jigba, leading receiver for the Seahawks. Leading tackle in the game, you got Julian Love, with 6 tackles, and leading tackler for the Niners is Jair Brown with 4. Malik Mustafa getting the interception, and it was Laviska Shenault who fumbled the football. Where's the fumbles at? They're not listing the fumble. Oh, here it is. And Tatum Bethune on the kickoff, returning it. Matthew Wright, 3 for 3 on field goals, 1 for 1 on extra points. Jason Myers, 1 for 1 on field goals. Team stats here. First downs, you have 10-6. Niners on top on first downs. 3 for 7 for third down efficiency for the Niners and 3 for 8 for the Seahawks. Total yards of offense, you got 244 for the Niners and 133 for Seattle. Looking at the penalty yards, you have 3 penalties for 19 yards against the Niners and 2 for 23 against the Seahawks. Nobody has scored in the red zone yet. The only touchdown came on a big play to Deebo Samuel. Time of possession, you have 18.5 to 11.5 because of the 2 turnovers. And the Niners, 16-3 lead here. Bahrain. All right, we can do Bahrain. All right, let's go ahead and head over to the Immaculate Grid, unless Just Know has a... Maybe Just Know has a, whatever you call it. A sporkle. All right. 3,000 passing yard season for Washington Commanders, Giants, and Seahawks. So the Niners, does it have to be with the team? When paired with the team in a single season? When paired with the school, must be achieved in the NFL/AFL season. Got it. All right. So Niners, Jaguars, 3,000 yard passing season. Seahawks, Giants, and Washington. Obviously, the two most popular for the Giants, are going to be Eli and Daniel Jones because he's the most current. Before Eli, who would it have been before Eli? Don't know. I mean, I know there's Sims, right? Wasn't one of the Sims quarterback for the Giants? Was it Phil Sims? Would you start Dak or Baker? Probably Baker. All right, Seahawks and Niners. The most popular one's going to be Richard Sherman. Do they have Gus Frerotte? You're wrong. Okay, no worries. Was Trent Green ever for the Giants for some reason? I was thinking of Jeff Hostetler. Did he get a 3,000 yard season? Nope. All right. Well, then, since I already ruined this, I'm just going to go for it. Matt Hasselbeck. I liked him a lot back in the day. Mark Brunell. There we go. Commanders and Jaguars. Who have we added from the Jaguars? Oh, wait. Brandon Sheriff is the most obvious, right? Ooh, Chris Thompson. This might be... It shouldn't be the most popular, but 3%, not bad. And the Niners in Washington... The Niners in Washington is interesting. Sonny Jurgensen, yeah, that would have been popular for sure. Don't get why the Seahawks didn't run the ball at the goal line. Because if they run the ball and fail, the clock continues to run there, managed. And if the clock runs, then you don't even get a chance at the field goal, so you had to pass the football. So the pass made sense in that situation. If they had another extra timeout, then they would have had an opportunity. But they used the timeout on that 3rd and 9. So rough. All right, Giants in Jacksonville. Jaguars and Seahawks. Seahawks and Niners. Richard Sherman's the most obvious, right? His hairline is fake. Probs got it from Turkey. Who? Anyway, let's just go Richard Sherman. That's the most popular. 68%. One away from 69. Giggity. Giants and Niners. Oh, there's definitely options here. There's definitely options. Interesting enough, nobody on this team. Nobody was a former Giant on this team. Where'd it go? Wait, did I exit out of the Immaculate Grid? No, I didn't. I know where it is. It's right here. Okay. Jerry Rice? For who? Who was the guy with the extra long neck? Norton? Norton. Chase Young. Well, Trent Williams would be the most common. Chase Young would definitely be another common one. I'm surprised we didn't add anybody from that Niners team, did we? He didn't bring anybody over, free agents from over there, did they? Adam Peters, that is. I feel like there should be a good one here, and I'm just drawing a blank. Trent Williams, Chase Young, obviously, for sure, will be up there. Carlos Rogers, that's a good one. You know, though, I'm thinking, did Jordan Reed ever retire and go over there and play like a game with Shanahan? Did he ever end up in San Francisco? He did. He did. That would have been an interesting one to come up with, but nonetheless. Let's see here. Niners and Giants. Schlereth. Giants and Jaguars. Let's just get one of these. Is it Phil Simms? There you go. Then... What was one of these receivers? Didn't one of these receivers go up there? Like, I don't know. I'm just going to guess. Did Allen Robinson play for the Giants one year? No. Dang it. Don't know why I thought he went over there one year. Then Jaguars and Seahawks. What's the guy with one hand? Who was the guy with one hand from Central Florida? One hand NFL player. Griffin. Didn't he play for them? Didn't he go from the Seahawks to... Yeah, he did. 47%. Wow. Y.A. Tittle would have been a good one. All right, that was good. All right. Who was the tight end that played for us in the Niners that showed Mike Singletary? Oh, Vernon Davis. Did Vernon Davis do that? Really? That was another great one. You're right. Vernon Davis would have been good. Carlos Rogers, though, killed it. What's up, Austin? What up, everybody in the chat? Got nearly 40 of you. Almost 40 likes as well. Appreciate it if you hit that like button. Yeah, Vernon Davis would have been another good one for sure. Alfred Morris would have been another one, didn't he? Is Noah Brown back this week? Wasn't he back last? Did he not play last week? No, that's right. That's why De'Ami Brown played a bunch. I don't know. $16-3. Niners on top. Niners will get the ball first. So we're going to get this next drive started here. It was a 76-yard touchdown pass to Deebo. Are we expecting some D-Do PT? Oh, Defo? Probably not. Another good one would be IP Freely. Who the heck is... Oh, you got me. He got me. He got me. Well played. Well played. Claps in the chat. Claps in the chat. He got me. Embarrassing. Rookie maneuver. Rookie move. Got him. Simple Tim over here got worked. There's the kick from Myers. And it will be caught 2 yards deep into the end zone and returned out of the end zone. And he's only going to get to about the 20. Oh, he's fighting for more and gets actually up near the 25. Garrett Gilbert. What about Garrett Gilbert? Did he play for the Niners too? 14:53 to go here in the third quarter. Illegal formation. Seattle, number 23. Witherspoon? No, Banks. Burns, rather. Artie Burns. Kyle Shanahan, what does he have to say?
But you had to settle for those 3 field goals. How do you turn those into touchdowns?
We got to get in there. I mean, all 3 downs, you got 3 tries to do it. We got to run the ball better. We got to get a better deal on third down. All 3 of them were third and long. All right, so we got to get a little bit more manageable. We're that close on that screen. The last one, there's 1 guy off. Hopefully we keep getting it down there.
Speaking of running the ball,
all right, we're back. Into the pistol. Takes a snap, handoff to the right side is Mason. Mason trying to find the edge and it will get a gain of about 8. I'm surprised they didn't. Thought I saw some tugging there on a hold potentially, but no flag to be made. 2nd and 2. 14:48 to go here in the third quarter. Feel like we've played the Niners 5 years in a row. Would be interesting to see where we matched up well with them. Oh, yeah, fair enough. All right, Gorindo in the I formation. Purdy under center. Kittle switches sides from left to right. Takes a snap. Handoff to the left side is Guardo. And Gorindo, I keep calling him Guardo. I didn't call him Isaac or something. Or IG. What are we calling Isaac Gorindo? I hate his name. It doesn't flow right. It's not like Guardo or something. It's terrible. Goes my parlay. Uh-oh. What parlay did you have? I feel like we played the Niners 5 years in a row. Yep. 1st and 10. Under 14 minutes to play here. 1st and 10 at their own 42. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right side. Purdy scans the field. Puts Samuel in motion to the left side. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Pumping. Has a good pocket. Throws over. Whoa, nobody home. Oh, there's a flag that comes late. Brock Purdy threw it over there to Ayuk, and Ayuk was nowhere to be found. Brown is arguing that he got held. The run ref saying, I didn't see it. The other ref saying, I'm not sure what you're talking about. What happened? 13:42. No foul on the play. You didn't see it. Ooh. Interesting no call. I mean, he doesn't really grab him, though. He's touching him, but he doesn't really grab and pull. I was saying Sammy Sosa should be in. Haha. Gino not playing well. Gotcha. All right, 2nd and 10. 13:42 to go in the third. They picked that up. It's pretty wild. 2 receivers each side in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, steps up, pressure, going to the left side is open. George Kittle finding the opening in the zone and down the left sideline for a big gain. Well inside now into the Niners territory, up to the Seattle 29-yard line after a 29-yard scamper. All right, So, free first down there. Not a free one, just kidding. It was a well-earned first down. Now they're up to the 29-yard line. 2 receivers each way, single back formation. IG, the running back, takes a snap, handoff to the right side, bouncing it outside, and IG slips tackles, finds the edge, and fights forward for a gain of about 5. Nice stiff arm there from IG. 12:45 to go in the third quarter. So they give him a gain of 6 up to the Seattle 23-yard line. So it'll be second and 4. Mike McDonald, first-year head coach, former defensive coordinator for the Ravens. Started off 3-0, looking to fall to 3-3. Struggling for the young head coach. All right. Single back formation, 2 receivers each way. Man in motion, his shoes check, takes a snap, pitch play to the left side is IG. IG slips the tackles, and he's going to get tackled by his own man, it looked like. Juszczyk kind of gave him a push, but not until after a gain of about 8 on the play, first down. Gonna be sick when we wear the black jerseys this year. Love the Seahawks jersey, huh? You like them? It almost makes it look like it's purple. I feel like I'm watching the Washington Huskies with the silver helmets, almost a purplish jersey. Anyway, here we go. All right. 1st and 10. 11 and a half to go in the third. At the 8. Yeah. Handoff up the middle here. And it is going to be a decent gain up to the 11. They were at the 18-yard line. Now it's a gain of 7 up to the 12. Second and 4. So they only give them 6 on the play. They were at the 17. That's what it was. 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Purdy goes under center. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Man in motion's Kittle right to left. Single back. Takes a snap. Handoff to the left side. Cutting it back is the backup running back. Nice tackle there by Williams. So Patrick Taylor on the carry. Now gained a yard on the play. It'll bring up now 3rd down and manageable here. 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. Tim, starting Terry this week. How do you think he matches up with the Ravens corners? I don't know if Marlon is playing. I think it's awesome. Yeah, Terry's a must-play every week. We're going to find ways to get him the football. All right. 10 and a half to go here in the third. In the shotgun. Man in motion is Jennings. Now goes back to the right side. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking, scanning, pumping. Going to the end zone. And it is caught. But does he get his feet in bounds? Yes, he does. They say it's a touchdown. Does he toe drag this thing? What a game of inches. This is insanity. Does he? No, he does. I don't even believe it. He catches that? Does he actually catch this? 1, 2. Unbelievable. And a toe drag. He got 2 feet, and a toe drag. Wow. That is an insane, perfect throw. Great catch. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. It is now a 20-point game here in Seattle. Yeah, 3 feet in. He got 2 feet and a toe drag. I just didn't think that left foot, I thought that left foot would have been stepped out of bounds. But nope, it's in, and the refs had it the right way the whole way. Seahawks need to get something moving here. Hey, Tim, if you're still looking for that white snow, Kyle Shanahan looks like he dabbled in it. Sounds good. Kittle's toe drag over Metcalf's toe drag. Yep. Kittle is a beast. He is definitely a beast. You have Eckler and B-Rob on your team now? Sweet. I like it. I might try to trade for Jaden. So glad Seahawks drafted Metcalf before we drafted McLaurin. I got both also. Nice. Let's see here. I'm actually curious. Who's the guy with Jaden? He's starting to play Jaden now instead of Josh Allen. Darn it. That's pretty cool. He is position ranked 4 for a reason, right? Josh Allen is position ranked 9. I feel like he's like hit or miss right now. 41, 15, 45, 11, 21. Yeah, he's really boom or bust right now. Where Jaden's much more consistent over the last 3 weeks for sure. 39, 32, 29, 35, 20. Fantastic. Is B-Rob playing Sunday? Yeah, they just kept him out of the game just because they had the big lead. He should be fine. Question for you, Tim. Sinnott, who was a high pick, hasn't had any minutes. How are they going to get him involved? He has been on the field. He's just obviously not the tight end 1 right now, so he's not going to get tight end 1 numbers yet, but he's on the field quite a bit, and he's making an impact in the blocking game, and he's an option for sure. And tight end is a really hard position to get really active in your first year. Here goes the return here from Chenault. Chenault finding space, and he's off to the races. Is he going to get caught? No! Chenault with the big touchdown on the return. Slipping tackles, and it is the Seahawks on the return that gets back into this game. Wow, Laviska Chenault, who fumbled earlier, this time finds the gap, and he goes all the way the distance. And RIP my fantasy team. I needed Geno to get some play. Instead, they score too fast, and now the Niners will get the ball back. From the left hash, we got Myers. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 9:54 to play in the third quarter, it is back to a 13-point game, and let's see if the Seahawks defense can't catch a spark from that and get a turnover, or will the Niners continue to put pressure on this Seahawks team? Wow. What a play. He nearly got caught, too. Number 18 was close. Wow, he bounced off a tackler, didn't wrap up. I don't know who number 18 is. He nearly got there. Chris Conley trying to chase him down. Tim, you won't believe what jersey my brother is wearing right now. Washington football team, Ronald Darby. Of all guys, Ronald Darby. That's funny. All right, 9:54 to go in the third quarter. Seahawks need to stop to get back into this football game. The crowd is now back into it. This could be a turning point. Niners offense, who's been great tonight, needs to continue to put pressure on this Seahawks team. There's Deebo Samuel ready to return it. Oh, he might try to be his Deion Sanders moment here. That's right. They ain't dead yet. Here comes Myers for the kickoff. Deebo wants it. He wants to return it. Here you go. Can he match it? Up the middle, following his blocks, and gets tripped up at the 31-yard line. I just saw a cool short. It was Desmond Howard, I think it is, and Deion Sanders talking, and Howard scored his very first touchdown of his career on a kickoff return, and Deion Sanders was so upset that he said, no. I'm not even doing kickoff return. Get me in the game. I'm doing kickoff return now. And he returned it right back on him. How much of a beast do you have to be to do that? All right, here we go. Single back formation here. 2 receivers each way. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, stepping up, a little bit of pressure, chucks it underneath, and wide open is Taylor, and Taylor will get a gain of 12 to move the chains. Good check down there by Purdy. You had a screaming lineman coming in to get the sack. Finds the check down, and Taylor turns it up for a gain of 12. Tim, when are you going to start selling some Sports Talk jerseys? I don't know. I haven't even started to think about that. I got way too much on my head. But what's up with Davante Adams? What's up with Davante Adams? I don't know. He's faking an injury right now, not wanting to play. 9 minutes to go. Single back formation. 3 receivers bunched to one side on the right. At their own 43-yard line, takes a snap. Pitch play to the right side is IG. IG tries to cut it up. Falls forward for a gain of 2. Look like Jaron Reed on the tackle. Second and 8 here for the Niners at their own 45-yard line. And the Seahawks get the stop. 8.5 to go here in the third quarter. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. Takes a snap, play action, rolling to his right side. Has a little bit of pressure, has to get rid of it, and does it! It's going to be caught! But there is a flag somewhere. Nice play by Ayuk, who gets tackled out of bounds. It'll be a first down as it currently stands, but what's the flag? Might be in the area of holding. Holding offense. Number 64, I believe that's Brindle. That's Seahawks. Yep, Jake Brindle gets called for the hold. Yep, he tackles Dotson. Yeah, that would have been a sack easily for Dotson if he didn't hold him there. 2nd and 18. He nearly got the sack even after getting tackled to the ground. 8 minutes to go here in the third. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. 23-10. 2nd and 18 at their own 35 now. 2 receivers each way. Purdy takes a snap. Pressure. Play action. Rolling to his left. Has to escape. Reed chasing him down. Now it's reset. Has to get rid of it. And it will be underneath. And it will be caught, but not for a very big gain. Gain of about 3, which will now bring up 3rd down and 15. 7.5 to go in the third quarter. The Seahawks now desperately need to get this. If they get off the field, if they let this go, this is the backbreaker that they may not be able to survive. He went to Las Vegas to become the best friend, be with his best friend in money. His friend got traded and the money is enough. It's not enough. Yep. He wants out. That is not a bad analysis of what's going on. 7:15 to go in the third. Third and a long 15, it looks like. Oh, incomplete. Oh, yes. It was incomplete, so now it will bring up 3rd and 18. The clock does stop, though. Yeah. 7:44 on the game clock. That's huge for the Seahawks. Down 13. Adding more time is big. All right, 3rd and 18. Prachette, a rookie corner, into the game after an injury. 3rd and 18 now for Purdy. Scans the field. 3 receivers to the left. Takes a snap. Quick screen pass to Deebo. Deebo finding room to run. Stays on his feet. Still going. And he makes it a very interesting decision here for Kyle Shanahan. Bring up 4th and about 5. Maybe 4th and 4. San Francisco right around midfield. Do they try to put the nail in the coffin or do they punt it away? Tim, what's your go-to Halloween movie / special? Halloween movie. If I had to go, I'm just going something on Disney Channel. Hocus Pocus or Halloween Town. I'm a Disney Channel guy. It's going to be, oh, what a punt! Down at the 5. That thing died right at the 5-yard line. Beautiful punt by the Niners. So Geno Smith will have 95 yards between him and the end zone to make this a 1-score game. But I'm not really big into like super scary movies or anything like that. Maybe something zombie related. But I don't know. Do you really consider this Halloween? San Francisco this season seems to start off strong for a sprint, but can't seem to close the deal for a marathon-type games. Fair. Fair. They are 2-3. Tim, the classic Halloween of 1978. I don't really watch like actually scary movies, I guess. Phantom of the Megaplex. That is a good one. Phantom of the Megaplex. That's one you almost can forget about, but it is. I feel like I've watched that within the last 10 years as an adult at some point. That's actually not bad. The Phantom of the Megaplex. Good pull. Monster Squad. I don't know much about the Monster Squad. What's Monster Squad? Is that a newer Disney Channel? I'm thinking like old school Disney Channel, like when I was a kid. I don't watch TV much anymore. What's Monster Squad? I'm looking it up. Monster Squad. Oh no, it's super old. It's before my time. Monster Squad in 87, so before my time. Gotcha. '80s corny kids flick. Gotcha. Favorite Halloween candy? You know what's funny is a lot of people hate candy corn. I don't hate candy corn. It's not my favorite by any means, but I don't hate candy corn. But I mean, the best candy on the planet is a classic Snickers bar. It's just the Snickers bar. You know, it's just the best. It just is what it is. Monster Squad was dope. I gotcha. I picked 49ers to win in a under 47.5. Interesting. Good luck. All right. Here we go. In the shotgun. 2 tight ends to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Gino looking, throws it to the right side, has a man open. And, woo, big hit to the back of his head. Is there going to be a flag? Nope. A.J. Barner makes the catch, and it's 1st and 10, 6:50 to go in the third. If you want to watch a really bad horror movie, just find the 2023 watch. In the shotgun, Geno Smith. Kenneth Walker motions back into the backfield, 2 tight ends to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here for Walker, and Walker will fall forward for only a gain of 2. 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. In the 90s, Snickers had a Snickers Cruncher. If you remember Kudos bars, it was a nice layer within the Snickers bar. It was too short-lived. I got you. 2nd and 8. 6 minutes to go in the third. Man in motion, or they're shifting rather. Got to get reset. 10 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time. They get reset. Gino takes a snap. Play action. Gino pressure coming. Has to escape. It does. Rolling to his right. Pumping. Stiff arms a man. Throws it over to the right side and just nearly actually makes a grab there as Jake Bobo, but it does go out of bounds, incomplete. 3rd and 8 now coming up for the Seahawks. An underrated candy that nobody really talks about is the caramello. The caramello. I like those. Those are pretty good. And another candy I really like is the orange slices, but the strawberry flavor. Like the candy slices with like sugar all over them. I really like those. 3rd and 8. Getting reset here now into an empty backfield set. 3 seconds on the play clock. Gotta get set. 1 second. Takes a snap. Drops back. Gino pumping. Going to the end zone. Floating it out there. It's going to be caught by Lockett. Not the end zone. Sorry. Not near close to the end zone. But Tyler Lockett makes the grab on 1st and 10. Sorry. I thought there was the end zone. For some reason, I misread where they were on the field. But nice gain nonetheless on 3rd and 8. And it's up to the San Francisco 42-yard line. Little slot fade. Beautiful touch there. Now they're going to hurry up to the line. Zach Charbonnet makes the runs the ball straight ahead for a gain of 4. Second down and 6 now as it's just over 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nice throw. Beautiful. Dropped it in the bucket for Tyler Lockett. Here we go. Second and 6. 3 receivers to the right side. In the shotgun, takes a snap. Play action, quick throw outside to the right is Fant. Fant has blockers, and he'll get a first down and a few more. Uh-oh. Bobo got rolled up on there. Unfortunate. He was blocking, and then he got rolled up on. This is the classic George Pickens, why he doesn't block. All right, here we go. 4.5 to go. They ain't dead yet. That's right. Have you ever had a whatchamacallit bar? I had one for the first time the other day. It was pretty good. I've never had that one, I don't think. But for some reason, I feel like I've heard of it, but at the same time, I don't know. Single back formation. 2 receivers each way now. Takes the snap. Play action. Geno setting up the screen. Going to get it out there to Walker. Walker's got blockers, and he makes the first guy miss, and he'll get a gain up to 8, up to the 18-yard line. Second and 2. The offense is heating up here in Seattle. Geno Smith already up to 179 yards in the third quarter. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle is Walker. Walker bouncing it outside and not much there. He's going to lose a yard on the play. Brings up third down and 3 at the 19. Jair Brown gets the tackle. Here we go. In the shotgun, Geno Smith. 3 receivers to the right. In the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, throws underneath. It will be caught. DK Metcalf. Metcalf will go out of bounds. And DK Metcalf makes the catch for a first down on the quick out route and keeps this drive moving. Ooh, that's a nice move right there. Shake and bake. Got separation. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Kenneth Walker. Straight ahead. Kenneth Walker will get tackled at the 3. Brings up second down and short after a gain of about 8. They may hurry up and go right back to it. They like the matchups they're getting here. They may go right into it. Hurry up to the line, 3 receivers to the left. Geno takes a snap. Handoff up the middle is Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker will get tackled at the 1. But I believe he got enough for the first down. They might hurry up and go right back to it again. 2.5 to go. It's now first and goal here inside the 1-yard line. Takes a snap. Geno Smith trying to QB sneak it, and it does not work. Of course not, because I want him to score a touchdown. Mount Rushmore of candy bars. All right, 2 minutes to go here on the third quarter. Oh, we got a Seahawks player throwing up. I'm glad the camera caught that. All right, they're going to hurry up to the line again. Geno Smith. Geno Smith goes under center. I formation. Got to let the Niners get reset. 12, 11, 10 seconds on the play clock. Getting reset. What are we doing here? All right, Geno Smith under center. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. And Walker gets into the end zone. And the Seahawks back within 7 pending an extra point. The Seahawks get into the end zone with a run right up the middle for Kenneth Walker. And with 1:24 to go in the third quarter, this game is far from over. A 13-play, 94-yard, 5.5-minute drive there for the Seahawks ends in 6. Mount Rushmore of candy bars. Reese's, Snickers, Butterfingers, Crunch. I think I agree with 3 of those. Butterfinger, not it. Here we go. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it will be now 23-17. Niners on top and getting the ball back. But do you consider Reese's Cup a candy bar? I don't really consider... Is Reese's Cups a candy bar? I'd trade out Babe Ruth for the Crunch Bar. Now that is wrong. Crunch Bar is legit. I love a good Crunch Bar. Snickers, Milky Way, Butterfinger, and Kit Kat. Kit Kats are really good too. Yeah, we might have to rehire Salah. That'd be interesting. I actually like that idea for you guys. Because this is ridiculous, yeah. Is Reese's Cup a candy bar? I don't know, guys. Is Reese's Cup a candy bar? Is Reese's a candy bar? Yes, a Reese's is a candy bar. The Reese's product line includes over 100 candy bars, spreads, cookies, and cereals, including Reese's Cups with made milk chocolate. All right, if Reese's is a candy bar, then yes, it's in the top 4. Reese's has a candy bar called Fast Break. It's similar to the Reese's Cup, but a candy form. Almond Joy is not it for me. Not an Almond Joy guy. Like, hold on. 7-Eleven candy aisle. Let me look here. All right, what do we got here? Snickers bars is definitely up there. I mean, I'm grabbing a Kit Kat before a lot of other ones. So for me, I think Kit Kat's up there. I'm not opposed to grabbing a Twix either. Reese's I'm grabbing. So I'd say Reese's, Snickers, Kit Kat, and $100,000. That's my top 4. I love a good $100,000 bar. A good $100,000 bar. Have you had the Heath bar? Yeah, Heath bar's not bad. All right, here we go. The return here from Deebo Samuel about the 5, and he will get tackled at the 26-yard line by Bobo. Bobo hyped up after that one. Got Deebo chocolate, York peppermint, no coconut. You know what? Those Girl Scout cookie coconut ones have grown on me in my older years. I was never interested in those. I liked the ones with the peanut butter inside. I always forget what they're called. You're going with all the basic bars, Tim? Oh, well, if you don't want the basic bars, then the cookies and cream Hershey's. The play action here. Setting up, throws over to the right side, and a little bit too high for Ayuk. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Niners. Seahawks defense getting hyped up. Crackle, my favorite. Also, $100,000 is not, like, basic. I don't know anything about Crackle. It's like the Crunch Bar? Okay. I like Crunch Bars. 1:14 to go here for the Niners in the third quarter. 2nd and 10 at their own 26. 1:14 to go in the third. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. 2 receivers each way. Man in motion is Conley to the left side. 2 seconds on the play clock. 1. They take it. He's looking to throw. Steps up. He got it off in time. Pressure coming. Has to get rid of it and gets it to Juszczyk. And Juszczyk. Big collision, but no gain on the play. 3rd and 10. Yeah, the cookies and cream bar is really good. 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. 3rd and 10. 40 seconds in the third quarter. Seahawks 12th man getting loud here. 3rd and 10, Brock Purdy. 3 seconds on the play clock, takes a snap. Blitz coming. Pressure, has to get rid of it, and it's going to be caught. Jennings, can he get to the first down? No! Nice tackle by Julian Love. And now brings up 4th and 3 in their own territory. They will force another punt, and this will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Niners 23, Seahawks 17, but the Seahawks have the football with the momentum. All right, let's go back to Weddle. We got a hard mode Weddle coming. Oh, Peeps are horrific. Peeps are the worst. They're not even candy. They're disgusting. But no, I don't understand Peeps at all. I literally eat those and I literally want to throw up. It's that bad. I'm not even kidding. Tell me you're down with Mr. Goodbar. I've never really eaten the Mr. Goodbar. I've seen those and I've never messed with them. I don't know if it's the yellow packaging. I feel like Mr. Goodbar is that's the one with the red letters and the yellow packaging, right? Yeah, this was bad. This was bad management. Whoever made this packaging, I don't know why. I just look at it and I'm just like, it's not going to be good. And that might be unfair, but it seems to me that just not a good look. Or maybe it's because I had them as a kid in these candy forms and I didn't like them. Maybe that's what it is. Circus peanuts. All right, hard mode. Let's go with Brindle. If I could type it right. He's in this game. Jake Brindle, offensive lineman. We are tall and on offense, so most likely it's a receiver or a quarterback. Young quarterback. Maybe it's in the NFC. A 6'5" quarterback in the NFC. I don't know. Is it Daniel Jones? Not a quarterback. Interesting. Number 8. And we're taller than that. Oh, it's Pitts. It's got to be Pitts. Yeah, that's obvious. 6'6", number 8. Yeah, that came to me real quick. Fine, more Mr. Goodbar for me. I'll take them all then. Yeah. Man, Geno Smith needs some help. I need a touchdown here from him. If I can get 300 yards and a touchdown, I'll live with that. It's not ideal, but I'll live with it. All right. Alrighty. Mr. Goodbar is good. Babe Ruth. I don't mess with Babe Ruths. Just go with Snickers bar and go for it. All right, Wisnowski to punt it away here for the Seahawks to get the ball back. There's the kick. And it will be fair. Caught and ran into. There's a flag. There's the flag. It will be a 10-yard or 15-yard penalty. And the Seahawks will get great field position here. Wait, what happened? Flag? What's the flag? Wait a minute. Who got the ball then? Okay, so nobody touched it. So even if the Niners jumped on it, it's fine. I don't know. Does he really push him into it that much? Interesting. So they pick up the flag. If there's no flag on the play, then who got the ball? Was blocked in him. No foul. All right, first down and 10, Seattle. All right, 14:49 to go here in the fourth quarter. I'm hearing that in my sloth voice in my head. I don't know what you're talking about. In the shotgun, 2 tight ends on the right, 2 receivers to the left. What's going on here? Did Shanahan throw a challenge? Shanahan may have thrown a challenge here. I don't know who touched it first or what. What's the penalty, or what's the hold up here? Is it a challenge flag? They're going to Shanahan. They're going to say he touched the ball. This might be huge. Wow, this is huge. This is huge. Who touches it? Anybody? Doesn't look like anybody touched it in that angle, but who touched it? Who touched it first? Okay. It doesn't look like he touched it. The one-eye Willie? I don't know what you're talking about. You're scaring me now. You're scaring me now. All right. 23-17. Seahawks are going to get this ball at around the 18-yard line. Tim, do the truffle shuffle for us. I'm not going to, but we did have a kid that used to love that my brother was great friends with. His name was Grayson. Great kid. I don't know what he's doing nowadays. He's got to be mid-20s now, something like that. I haven't seen him probably since he was 13, 14, if that old, 12, 13. Yeah, 12 or 13, because I went to college and I probably didn't see him after that. Anyway, great kid, Grayson. He was a funny little guy, chubby guy. Kind of reminded you of Gibby off of the iCarly. And he used to love to do the truffle shuffle. That little kid just... Oh, he was all about it. Goonies reference similar to Monster Squad, but pirates instead of Halloween monsters. Yeah. Oh, One-Eyed Willie from the Goonies. I do know that. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. But now that you think about it, now that you mentioned the Goonies, that's right. Was that weird troll's name? Like the inbred? Let's Go Seattle says, good old Roger Smith in the chat. What up, Roger? His name was Sloth. Was that his name? Sloth? I don't remember. I haven't seen the movie in so long. I've definitely seen the movie. Killer cakes. Killer cakes. After the review. The reviewing on the field stands. That clearly hit him. What do you mean? It hit him. They run the ball. How do they not... Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. How did they mess that up? On that replay, he clearly touches it. What? That is crazy. 3 receivers to the left. Gino in the shotgun takes a snap. Delayed handoff here to Charbonnet. Charbonnet shaking bacon, trying to find the edge, and Will stays on his feet and gets the first down. Gain of 7. Nice play by Zach Charbonnet. I am shocked there. Wow. Isn't there a new rule where they can't advance after a muff punt? They may not be able to advance it, but they still should be able to recover it. I'm stunned by that call. I don't understand it. I think they feel bad for them because of the... I don't know. I think they feel bad for him because he got ran into. And honestly, I think they messed up that call, so they probably just said, screw it. Takes a snap, play action, setting up the screen, nowhere to go, and he has to just throw it into the dirt. Illegal man downfield. You have to keep it, Gino. Illegal man downfield. Wow. 13:31 to go in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a 5-yard penalty, illegal man downfield, unless he doesn't want to accept it, and then it'll bring a 2nd and 10. Definitely not an intentional grounding. He had an ineligible man downfield. Offense number 67. Penalties decline, so it will bring up 2nd and 10. So no harm, no foul there. Great job there, Nick Bosa. Oh, he tripped him. Bosa trips Noah Fant. Wow. Here we go. 3 receivers bunch to the left. In the shotgun. Man in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff Charbonnet. And Charbonnet will get a gain of nothing. 3rd and 10. 13.5 to go in the fourth. Tim, if we beat the Ravens, will you do the truffle shuffle? Come on, man. You're killing me, Smalls. 3 receivers to the right side. Geno Smith in the shotgun. Trying to get him to jump, not working. They're going to reset here. Swap, Indy Raven. Swap, Indy Raven. They're going to shift now. 2 receivers each way. 10 seconds on the play clock. Geno Smith takes a snap. 4-man rush. Pressure coming, has to escape, and nearly fumbles it, stays on his feet, and then gets rid of the football. An incomplete pass, nearly taken away by Nick Bosa. And now it'll bring up 4th and 10. Why the heck? Seahawks offensive coordinator is a disaster. How do you leave Stone Forsythe one-on-one with Nick Bosa? Are you stupid on 3rd and 10? No chip, no nothing? I mean, you deserved a sack fumble there. You're so lucky. That's so fortunate. That's crazy. A backup right tackle one-on-one with Nick Bosa on 3rd and 10. That is just moronic. Here comes the kick from Dixon. Great punt all the way back at the 11, and he slips. Great punt and flips the field all the way back to their 11 or 12-yard line. And the Niners will get the ball back up 6 with 12.5 to go in the fourth. Is that the second slip from the punt return tonight? I think so. Yeah, he slipped earlier. That's funny. Paint a whole room for under $100. I hope so. Jeez, what is that advertise? Paint an entire room for under $100. Yeah, I planned on it. I should be able to paint a whole room for under 30. I don't know, like, how much does it take to paint a room? It can't be much more than, it's definitely not more than a gallon of paint. How much is a gallon of wall paint? Bear. 1 size gallon. Starts at $500 to $300 for a gallon? What? Hold on. No way. Wait, whoa. What? 1 gallon. No, 1 gallon. How much? All right, $34. I should be able to paint the room and have a little bit left, probably. That was a weird advertisement. Tim hasn't bought paint in a while, it looks like? No. That's under $100 is outrageous. I just painted my house last year. If you want the cheap oil stuff, for painting a room, you're paying $100? Priming. If you're running primer too, okay. I guess if you buy primer, that's going to go up a little bit. But a lot of these have primer in them, don't they? There we go. Single back formation. Tight ends. Oh, that's illegal. That's an illegal motion. So both tight ends go in motion. Mistake. 12.5 to go into the fourth quarter. Walls one color, floor and window trim different. Yeah, I mean, if you're buying multiple different things of paint, that's fine. You still have to prime. I don't know. I think my paint turned out pretty good. Here we go. 1st and 15. 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun. Man in motion, huge check. Takes a snap. Looking, pumping. Again, pressure coming. Has to get rid of it. Finds huge check late. And it will be a nice gain up near the 20. The paint's going to chip. I just scratched my wall a bunch. I mean, I'm not going to dig into it. Seems pretty good. Madman. 2nd and 2. Here we go. 11.5 to go in the fourth. Purdy in the shotgun. Hughes checking Taylor in the backfield with him. Deebo goes in motion, takes a snap, handoff up the middle is Taylor, and Taylor will get hit hard, but falls forward for a gain of 3. Dutch boy paint? What does that mean? Tim ain't no Peyton Manning, yeah. I think my house turned out fine. I really don't have that much problem with this. I mean, I've seen professional painters do way worse than me. I've been on construction sites all over the place. And I've seen some people that have paid contractors. And I'm just like, how much you pay for that? But I am cheap. I'm definitely cheap. I don't want, like, this spending crazy amount of money is just nutty to me. People have lost their minds with what they're willing to spend on stuff. It's ridiculous. Like, if you pay a contractor to do anything, it's just through the roof. All right, so 23-17. Niners 1st and 10 at their own 23. They had to use a timeout there. Unfortunate. So 11:21. Was there an injured player? I didn't notice. It was. Aaron Banks hurt on the play for the Niners. So he'll go to the sideline to get looked at by the trainer. Spencer Burford coming down to the field. Here we go. Brock Purdy. Going under center. 1st and 10 at their own 23. 2 receivers bunched to each side. Deebo, the running back. Man in motion's Kittle. Pitch play to the left side is Deebo. Deebo will stay on his feet, but they're going to call this play dead. I guess it's a false start. False start. Is it by Buford? Buford? Oh, Deebo, a little banged up on the play too. On a dead play, what is going on with Deebo? Man, his left hand is really bothering him right now. Or is it his elbow? Man, he is acting ridiculous. What's going on here? They're going to take a look at him. He is going to skip a play here. Penalties declined. Wow. Instead of a false start, it's a face mask. Wow, grabs the face mask. Wow, a play called dead, and yet it's still a face mask. Where did Samuel even get hurt? All right, 1st and 10, 11:04 to go in the 4th quarter. Tim, you think you get a player before the trade deadline? I don't know. I really don't. Maybe. I don't think they know. Deebo's in mad pain. I don't know why. It didn't look like he was really in pain before. I'm not sure what this is all about. Weird. But either way, it's a 15-yard face mask penalty there on Leonard Williams, so that'll now move him back. Or sorry, get a free 1st down. So instead of 1st and 15, it's now 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Deebo looks like he's okay now. Weird. We getting Sauce? Yeah, let's go with Sauce Gardner. That sounds great. 3 receivers bunch to the left. Man in motion is Juszczyk. 2 receivers each way. Now goes in motion to the left side, takes a snap, drops back to pass. Purdy going to chuck it down. Oh, sorry, no, chucks it over the middle of the field. It's going to be caught by Ayuk. And Ayuk with a nice play up to the 41, 42-ish yard line and into the Seahawks territory. And Deebo comes running back onto the field. Wow, beautiful throw inside the gap of the zone. That is a great pass by Purdy with anticipation, beautiful accuracy, and great job there from Ayuk. 10.5 to go in the 4th quarter. Man in motion is Deebo. Takes a snap. They're going to hand it to him. Deebo trying to find the edge, and he will get a gain of only about 1. Man, what was his problem? He was really freaking out about his left hand. I don't know, was he spazzing? Was he having a cramp or something? Maybe he had some sort of cramp. Ah, cramp. No, never mind. That was the lineman that's cramping. All right. Under 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Seahawks need a stop to prevent a 2-score game needed. Here we go. 2 running backs in the backfield with them. Brock Purdy takes a snap, drops back to pass. Purdy looking, throwing it. Oh, can't connect with Juszczyk, and now it'll bring up 3rd and 9. This is interesting. This would be a 58-yard field goal attempt. The Seahawks, if they can get a stop here and let them get no extra yards, they may have to punt or go for it on 4th and long. 9:38 to go in the 4th quarter, 3rd and 9. See what happens. 9:38 to go. Seahawks need to stop badly. 2 receivers each way. In the shotgun is Purdy, and Purdy wants a timeout. Only 1 second on the play clock. They had to call timeout there. Who can we get for Forbes? Hopefully, if somebody wants to just take Forbes, I would give it to him. Who is, as long as they pay all the money, who's one former player from the Ron era that you would like to have on the current roster? So from the Ron era specifically, Cosme, B-Rob, Is that it? I don't know. Purdy in the shotgun. 3rd down and 9. 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap. Looking, throwing it over to the right side. Incomplete. And it was a wild throw looking for Jennings. And now 4th and 9. 58-yard attempt. Matthew is going to go for that? He was a former player from the Ron era that you would want? Oh, former. Okay, I see. So, who can we bring back? Dr. Pez, Kendall Fuller, Sweat. Yeah, I would definitely take Sweat back at this point. Even though he's kind of weird. Here goes Wisnowski. There's the punt. And it will be at the 2. And what a punt at the 3. Wisnowski with the second incredible punt. The bounce is insane. Fuller, not Sweat, was drafted by Ron. Let's see. You're right. None of them were drafted by Ron. Yeah, there were. Because there was what? Gibby. Sadiq Charles, no. Antonio Gandy Golden, no. Didn't he draft... Was he the one that drafted... No. Oh, Cameron Curl. That's the most obvious one. I want Cameron Curl back. And I kind of liked James Smith-Williams that he drafted. A rotational D-end. Nothing special, but he was interesting. Anyway. All right. 9:27 to go in the 4th. Seahawks get the ball back at their own 3. So 97 yards between them and the lead for the first time tonight. This game is far from over with 9:27 to go in the 4th. I would love a touchdown where primarily Geno throws the ball, get to like 250 yards passing, and then the Niners score again to then force Geno to throw again. That's my guy. Darius Geis, he didn't draft him, though. That was a Jay Gruden draft pick, right? Yeah, that was a Jay Gruden draft pick. Darius Geis is a guy that I wish we could have back. Yeah, I think it was 2018. All right, 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the left side, and the shotgun is Geno. Takes a snap, drops back, going to chuck it down underneath the Walker. Walker is going to get tackled awkwardly, and I think he's okay. But it'll be a gain of about 6 up to the 9-yard line. George Kittle goes to the locker room to get looked at. Just over 9 minutes to play in the 4th. Does Cam even start for the Rams? I would imagine he does. Geno, 2 receivers each way. Takes a snap, play action, quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Lockett, and Lockett will get the first down and out of bounds with 8:51 to go, up near the 14-yard, gain of 5. Geno Smith. 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, scanning, has time, throws to the left side, and DK Metcalf makes a tough catch, taking a shot from the safety. That is a big dude. 8:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Got their first down up to the 25-yard line after a gain of 11. Takes a snap, play action, setting up a screen to DK. DK going to try to find the edge and will turn upfield, get a gain of about 5. And it looks like it's holding coming back. 8:05 to go in the fourth quarter. Does he really not start? It's holding on the tight end, by the way. Yeah, Cameron Curl starts. Did Zorn draft Trent in 2010? I don't think so. I thought Zorn was 2009. And then Shanahan was 2010. Or was Shanahan 2011? First and 18. 8:05 to go in the fourth quarter. Jackson Smith puts another guy in motion, so it's a shift. Got to get reset. Plenty of time on the play clock. Geno takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Scanning. Pressure. Has to throw it over the middle of the field, and it's intercepted going the other way! And he underthrows DK Metcalf, and it's out of bounds! And Geno Smith has a stank face as he walks around like, huh? What was that? Huh? What? 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 Don't know what you're looking at, dude. You just throw a pick. Ah, he didn't put touch on that football. That's a great play. That is an incredible play by Renardo Green. Just undercuts him. Beautiful defense there by Renardo. And they get great field position here at the 15. Well, there goes my parlay. Yeah. Chris Farley and Tommy Boy, what you do? What you do? All right, first and 10. Niners are going to look to punch this in. I need a quick touchdown here for the Niners, and then Geno get back on the field. Let him get some garbage time yards. Single back, takes a snap, hand off to the right side, bouncing it out, cutting it up, and it will fight for as much as he can. Gets a gain up to the 10. So gain of 5. $7:30 to go in the fourth. All right, here we go. Kittle in motion. We have Geno Smith destroying an iPad. Takes a snap, hand off to the left side is Taylor. Taylor runs straight ahead, gets a gain of 1 to the 9. Is Howell still backing up in Seattle? Yes, he is. Just threw a possession away at the 3 and out. Start was a fluke. Seahawks just threw a possession away. What? Goodell going to have a word with Geno about destroying company property? Yeah, 3rd and 4. 6.5 to go. And the shotgun is Purdy, takes a snap, drops back to pass, pumping, throwing it over the middle of the field, and guess who? George Kittle for a touchdown. 23, add 6 is 29, 17, pending an extra point. Geno Smith is frustrated. And they're going to celebrate with who are these people? I don't know. Were they their girlfriends or something? I don't know. All right, 6:20 to go in the fourth. Him and Juszczyk going after a couple of ladies out there. George Kittle, tough catch. Great throw by Brock Purdy. Extending the lead. Here comes, they're going to go for 2. Makes sense. Make it a 14-point game. Brock Purdy in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to the right side at the 2-yard line. Going for 2. Purdy takes a snap. Play action. Looking to throw. Pumping. Now going to go to the back of the end zone. There is a flag in the end zone. So they will go for it again. 6:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Offsides. Defense. Lined up in the neutral zone. So now it'll be first and goal from the 1. And now maybe they run the football here. Mike McDonald frustrated. All right. Brock Purdy on the 2-point try under center. 2 receivers each side, bunched up. Taylor, the running back, and he's really close to Purdy. Takes a snap. They're going to run it straight ahead, and he gets hit, and he will not get it. So it remains a 12-point game. 6:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Great defense there by the Seahawks to prevent the 2-point try. But now Geno Smith needs to make sure he does not throw another pickle, or else I'm in trouble. I'm already in trouble. He's at 8 points in the 6 minutes to go. That's not good. Even if he throws the entire way and gets a touchdown. I need an immediate touchdown. But what are you going to do? Kittle can't be going in Seattle. Need to get him a piece. There you go. Could not be going scoreless in Seattle. Got it. Got to get a score. He's got to score. All right, 6:20 to go. Not a whole lot of time left. They do still have 3 timeouts. They need to score a touchdown within 2 minutes. Definitely before the 2-minute warning. But if they can get a touchdown on the board, even if it's in the 3-minute mark, high threes, 3:40 or something like that, they can get a quick 3-and-out potentially and have a chance at the end. Now you're getting it to him, join the dark side? Yeah. What? Depends. The NFLshop.com, where you go to get overpriced gear all over the place. There's a bunch of them by the Home Depot and Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, jeez. All right, here we go. Here we go. Juszczyk went and got him. He goes, hey. That's funny. Actually, is that really their wives? That's pretty funny. It is. 85. That's cute. That's cute. All right, here we go. 29-17. Here comes the kick from the Niners. And it will be caught at the 5 and returned. Gets past the 25, cutting it to the right side, zigzag, and then gets tripped up right at the 30. So 6:14 to go in the second quarter. That's where the next drive will go for the Seahawks. Can they get a drive going here for Seattle? All right, here we go. Geno Smith in the shotgun, Puts Jackson Smith and Jigba right to left. 3 receivers to the left now. Geno takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking, steps up, going to check it down underneath to Walker. Walker stiff arms a man and goes out of bounds after a gain of about a yard. 2nd and 9 with 6:07 to go in the fourth quarter. They need 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. Tim is a man of God. He's not interested in harlots. That's right. That's right. No need for that nonsense. 5:45 to go as the clock continues to run. And Jigba goes in motion to the right side, 3 receivers to the right. Geno takes a snap, drops back to pass. Looking, going to the right side, is going to check it down underneath, caught by Fant, and Fant will get a first down and a few more. 5.5 to go. Got to hurry up if you are the Seahawks. Geno Smith. Got to hurry up. 3 receivers to the left. They get to the line quickly. Takes the snap. Looking. Pumping. Pressure coming. Steps up. Avoids it. Geno now throws it underneath. It'll be caught by Jackson Smith. And then Jackson Smith will go out of bounds with 5:08 to go. With 5:08 to go, the clock still runs. Now, after the 5-minute warning, the 5-minute mark, the clock will stop now when they get out of bounds. Geno Smith in the shotgun. 2nd and 5. Up to the Seattle 48-yard line, really the 47. Empty backfield, takes a snap, 4-man rush, looking, Geno, pressure coming, and gets rid of it just in time. And they wanted a flag, and they're not going to get it. Nick Bosa going after Charles Cross on that side now. Wow. That was a nice pass rush there. Cross just gets destroyed on that one. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Definitely 4-down territory for the Seahawks. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, pumping, going deep, has a man. It's DK. DK going into the end zone. Touchdown. But there is a flag. There is a flag. What's it going to be? Is it illegal hands to the face or is it holding? Are the Seahawks in this game or not? Oh, it's against Seattle. Unfortunate. A 52-yard touchdown pass taken back. Oh my gosh, it's an illegal shift. Wow, it's an illegal shift. Let's look. Who else moved? Wow, that is so horrible. In the shotgun, takes a snap, blitz coming. Geno throws it to the left side. It will be caught by Bobo near the first down marker, and he will get there. Keeps the drive alive. Wow. Jake Bobo makes the quick catch. That is, wow. If he would have just stopped his feet, literally makes no difference on the game. That's an unfortunate call. 3 receivers to the right in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back, looking, quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Bobo, and he goes quickly out of bounds with 4:10 to go. Man, I would have got bonus points for a 50-yard touchdown pass, too. Dang it. We needed that one, but it's okay. 2nd and 3. DK Metcalf comes back in. It's now at the San Francisco 44 or 39? 39-yard line. 2nd and 3. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Geno, quick throw over the middle. Caught by Jackson Smith, and it punches out! And the Seahawks jump on it. So he goes back behind the first down marker, so it will not be a first down. Bradford recovers it. So under 4 minutes to go, and they got to score here in the next 30-ish seconds or so. That's a great punch out by Fred Warner. At the 38 now, 3rd and 2. 2 receivers each way, got to get set. Takes a snap, drops back, and it's a false start. The center didn't snap the ball. Number 67 is going to get called for it. So now it's 3rd down and 7. What a punch out by Fred Warner. Charles Cross gets called for it, but I think most people jumped. I think it was the center, really. With 2 hands on the football, too. Jackson Smith and Jigba fumbled that ball. Unfortunate. 3rd and 7. 3:42 to go. 2 receivers each way. Gino in the shotgun takes a snap. Drops back. Looking pressure. Has to check it down. Gets it to Walker. Walker's going to get the first down. And it will be enough for the first down with 3.5 to go. Clock is moving. Seahawks need to save all 3 timeouts. Okay, they have to score between about 2.5 because then they need to be able to get the 3 timeouts off. They hurry up to the line, 3:20 to go. 3 receivers to the left side. Takes a snap, drops back as Gino. 3-man rush, steps up, avoids it. Gino throws over the middle of the field, has Lockett. Lockett goes down at the 19. Keeps it going. Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, that should be an illegal play. Unnecessary roughness. He comes and starts to delay a game. Where's the delay a game call? The clock's still moving. And he gave himself up. Wow. 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. The clock keeps moving. Empty backfield. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Gino throws it underneath. It'll be caught by Walker. Walker will get tackled after only a gain of a couple. 2:49 and counting. 4th down. Seattle's got to hurry up and score in the next 20-ish seconds or it's over. Got to get it right now. Geno Smith in the shotgun at the 17. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Takes a snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Going to chuck it down underneath. Walker. Can he get out of bounds? Pressure. Nope. He gets to the first down marker. But with 2:20 to go, they got to score before the 2-minute warning to give him a shot. 2:16, 15, 14, 13, 12. 1st and goal at the 10. No, 9. Gino in the shotgun. 7 before the 2-minute warning. They get set. Takes a snap. Looking. Gino. Pressure. No, they don't really bring it. And it's going to be in the back of the end zone. It's going to be dropped by Lockett. Fully extended, and Lockett could not bring it in. 1:59 to go in the 4th quarter. So that will bring us to the 2-minute warning here in Seattle. And down by 12, they need 2 touchdowns. They do still have all 3 timeouts, so it's not completely dead. But man, oh man, an illegal shift ruins a touchdown pass. Oh, why did he not turn his hands up? I hate when people go for this catch instead of this catch. Like, this catch is 1,000 times easier than this catch. As soon as your hands go above your shoulders, your hands should go like this. What are you going to do? All right. 1:59 to go here. So they didn't get the touchdown before the 2-minute warning. They still do have all 3 timeouts, so it's not completely, they're not completely dead yet. But man, you really would have, if they would have scored that with DK, this game would have been interesting. But now it's pretty much all but dead in the water at this point. First thing I got to do now is score. 2nd and goal. 2 receivers each way. Gino takes a snap, drops back, looking, going to float it to the end zone, and it's going to be out of bounds. Not even close. Njigba does catch it, but he's about a yard out of bounds. 3rd down and goal. They need touchdowns. 3rd and 9. At this point, since you didn't save the 2-minute warning, you don't have to take shots at the end zone. You could throw it over the middle if it's open. Geno Smith in the shotgun. Scans the field. DK Metcalf one-on-one on the right side. Do you go with the fade? Takes a snap. Looking. Pressure immediately. Throwing it to the back of the end zone. And DK cannot bring it in. Too high. All right, 4th and goal. It all comes down to this. Wow, the offensive line never moved and just gave up a free pass rush. McDonald's got to be beside himself. He's looking like Ron Rivera. No emotion. Yeah, cross just never goes, and this leaves 56 wide open. Brutal. All right. 4th and goal. 3 receivers to the left. DK to the right. It all comes down to this. Got to get in the end zone. Takes a snap. Drops back. Steps up. Pressure. Gets rid of it to the right. Left side, and it's going to be a touchdown. Caught by Lockett. All right, 1:44 to go. You got to go for the extra point and get the onside kick. Will they get it? Tyler Lockett gets into the end zone. So 1:44 to go. They did step one. They do get it in the end zone. Nice route. Little corner comeback route over the middle. Ricardo Green in coverage, the one who had the interception earlier. Good job, Gino. From the left hash, 1:44 to go, we have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So now they will kick it, or go for the onside kick. You don't have to go for the onside kick technically, but you may as well. All right. Made it a little bit respectable with the 19.45. It was... I would love for him to get the ball one more time and get an extra 11 yards. All right. You got your TD, Tim. The power of positive thinking. That's right. All right. 1:44 to go in the 4th quarter. If the Seahawks win this game, could you imagine? All right. Myers ready to kick it away. All right, Myers. So they will just kick it away. They're not going to play the onside kick game. All right, here goes the kick for Myers. It will be a line drive kick. Caught at the 2 and will be returned. And it will be tackled at the 18-yard line. With 1:39 to go, they got to get a stop. A first down ends this game. Against a very good rush defense, or rush team rather, rush offense. Can they prevent a first down? Jordan Mason had an injury earlier. He's not on the field. It looks like they're probably going to go with Taylor. Or is it IG? Let's see. Or maybe Deebo. They might give it to Deebo. Nope, it's IG. Isaac Guarendo. Man in motion is Hughes check from right to left. IG is going to get the snap, takes the snap, and hand it off right up the middle. And a big play off to the races! IG wants the touchdown! Will he go in? And he will slide at the 5. At the 4. And IG just, wow. This game is over with about a 70-yard run. 76-yard run for Isaac Guarendo. He laid down at the perfect moment to give himself his first 100-yard game of his young career. That is a great block by Brindle. Great block. Wow. Jennings takes a bad angle. Brutal. And that is why that outside zone is so strong. Takes a dive at the 5. The Niners are going to win this game. One timeout. Do they go for the touchdown? Technically, actually, they might have to get a touchdown. They can't end this with a kneel down. 2 timeouts. They actually need points. Takes a snap, hand off to Guarendo, and IG will get loss of 2. Take the timeout with 1:20. Gino will still get the ball back here. All right. Probably should have just gone into the end zone, honestly. All right, 120 to go in the fourth. So he loses 2, so he now is not a 100-yard rusher. Or no, wait, is Taylor the one that came in? That may have been Taylor that just ran that one for a 2-yard loss. 120 to go. That's right. San Francisco. So 2nd and goal. No, it is Isaac Garindo, so he loses his 100-yard status. They got to hold him to a field goal here, and this is actually not over. This is actually crazy not all over. Hold the phone. I formation. They got to get into the end zone here to ice this game out. Man in motion's Deebo. Takes a snap. Handoff to Juszczyk, and Juszczyk gets in. Touchdown, Niners. Wow, and then he goes to his wife. He can't take his helmet off. Gives her a kiss through the helmet. And the Niners score again with 35-24. And that leaves 1:17 for Geno to get plenty of time. They still have 1 timeout. They could potentially get a touchdown here. He played it off like he slid, yeah. Little fullback gut right up the middle. Great block. 56 couldn't get in there. All right, here's the extra point from Matthews. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good. And it is now 36-24 with 1:17 to go. This game is iced. Now it's just a matter of can Geno pad the stats for me. If Geno gets another garbage time touchdown, he actually will have a respectable day at the end of the day. He'll get near 30 points for me. Need 2 TDs, game over, yep. You got to score in about 10 seconds and get an onside kick and score again. All right, 1:17 to go in the fourth. Geno TD, 2-point conversion, onside kick, recovery, field goal, goes to OT. Fair. No, that's not true. It's a 12-point game. That's only 11 points. They need 2 touchdowns. All right, 1:17 to go. Matthews to kick it away. Matthew Wright, I should say. There's the kick. And it will be caught at the 11. And here comes the return. Bouncing it to the right side. And he's going to get a great return here. Up near midfield. Matthew Wright makes the tackle. He gets up and he looks okay. With the refs today, could get 4 TDs. Yeah. He did the math, yeah. All right, so it's at Seattle's 49-yard line. Here we go. Matthew Wright is banged up. Wow. Takes the snap. Geno looking. A little bit of pressure. Has good timing, though. But throws it over to the left side. And Jackson Smith and Jigba alligator arms it fray to the safety. 1:04 to go. All right. 1:04 to go here in the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 10. Geno Smith down by 12. Needs 2 touchdowns. If they can score here in 20 seconds, onside kick. We've seen crazier. They ain't dead yet. Statistically speaking, they're dead. But technically speaking, they're not. Takes a snap. Geno. Good protection. Has to escape to his right now. Broken play. Looking. Going to the right side. And looking for DK and incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Can Geno at least get 11 yards? So he can get 300-point bonus? That would be helpful. Please. All right. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter now. 3rd and 10. Matthew Wright is getting looked at after the tackle. This is crazy. TD, missed extra point, onside kick, recovered. TD, missed extra point, OT. Yeah, there you go. In the shotgun, 2 running backs in the backfield with Geno. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking. Going to the left side, and it's off the hands of the defender. Warner could have iced the game out with a pick. That would have been horrible for me. Come on, I just need 11 yards. Get a first down here, Gino. Get a first down, Gino, please. Just one first down and gives me like a 3-point bonus or something. And a couple yards. So he'll get like a 23-point game, which is not very good. He was projected like 29, but it's at least respectable. Here we go. In the shotgun is Gino. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking. Going underneath. It'll be caught by Fant. Fant will get the first down. And there's my 11 yards. Perfect. 45 seconds. Now I'll take a garbage touchdown. That'd be huge. If he gets a garbage touchdown, that actually puts me really close to 30, really close to his projection. And I'll take that all day. So with the 11-yard gain, it'll be right around the 40. Takes a snap. Gino nearly loses it. Gino, and it's going to be just in the play. What, is it a false start? Why not 2 garbage touchdowns? I mean, if he gets 2 garbage touchdowns, first of all, those would no longer be garbage. Those would be relevant. But I'll take it. Power of positive thinking, right, Richard? Bobo gets called for the false start. So with 45 seconds left in the fourth, it'll be 1st and 15 at the 44-yard line. Come on, DK Metcalf, touchdown. 3 receivers to the left. Gino in the shotgun takes the snap. 4-man rush. Steps up, pressure coming, and down goes Gino. And they will call timeout with 38 seconds to go. Come on, touchdown right here. This would be huge. Power of positive thinking, right, Richard? Touchdown right here. A 51-yard touchdown pass is another extra point. So he'll definitely get to 30. That'd be huge. So a 50-yard touchdown pass in this game. At least he got 23, though. That's fine. I could live with 23. All right, here we go. 2nd and 23 at the 50. Here we go. 2 running backs in the backfield with him. Takes a snap. They chip. Gino steps up. Throws over to the left side. He'll be caught by Fant. Fant, stiff arms. It doesn't get out of bounds. Got to hurry up to the line. 30, 31, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. It was a gain of about 12, 13, I believe. A gain of 11. And they spike it with 20 seconds remaining. Geno Smith. What is this face that he keeps having? Geno saying, what the are you doing? I guess he's mad at Noah Fant for not getting out of bounds. 20 seconds remain. So you got to score 4th and 10 right now. At the 39-yard line. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Geno Smith in the shotgun. Soft coverage, of course. Takes a snap. Looking. Rolling to his right. Geno scanning. Floats it to the end zone. And it will be incomplete. So that's 4th down. Game will be over. Niners 36. Seahawks 24. And let's take a look here at the stat sheet. Brock Purdy, 18 for 28, 255 yards and 3 touchdowns. Geno Smith, 30 for 51, 312 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks. He was sacked 1 time. Only 1 sack all game. Leading rusher in the game is Isaac Guerrero, IG, as I call him. 10 carries, 99 yards, including a 76-yard long, nearly to ice the game out. Kenneth Walker, 14 carries, 32 yards, and a touchdown for the Seahawks. Seahawks just cannot run the ball well at all. Leading receiver is Deebo Samuels, 3 catches, 102 yards, and a touchdown, including a 76-yard touchdown pass. And then Tyler Lockett, 4 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown, leading receiver for the Seahawks. Leading tackler in the game, Fred Warner with 11. Julian Love for the Seahawks, leading tackler is 10. Laviska Shenault had a huge 97-yard touchdown return in this game as well. You had Malik Mustafa and Ronaldo Green with with an interception apiece, and then you had Tatum Bethune with a fumble. So 3 turnovers really cost the Seahawks, including now a 4th one with that turnover on downs. Field goals, you had Matthew Wright, 3 for 3 on field goals, 3 for 3 on extra points. He did go out the game with an injury at the very last play. Jason Myers, 1 for 1 on field goals, 3 for 3 for extra points. Looking at the team stats. You had 22 first downs to 21 in favor of the Seahawks, actually. Third down efficiency, third and 7 and for 16 for the Seahawks, 5 for 12 for the Niners, and the Seahawks went 2 for 3 on fourth down. Total yards, 483 to 358 in favor of the Niners. Then you had penalty-wise, 9 penalties for 69 yards lost, giggity, against the Seahawks, 5 for 34 against the Niners. Total time of possession, you had 33-03 to 26-57 in favor of the Niners. So the Niners win the time of possession, the turnover battle, the yards battle, everything, and then they get the game. What do you know? So it is 36-24. Game is over. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me today. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. We will be back. Today's Thursday, so I will be back with you guys on Sunday. Sunday, 1 o'clock for the Commanders game. We'll see you then, and I will see you guys later. And until next time, see ya!